Hello. Welcome to. Wait, we quickly switch off the intro. Hello. Welcome to the 63rd episode of the Unnamed Podcast. Today, our guest is.
Just call me Tadano Rita. It's already
Shasha.
Tadano Rita. Hey, Tadano Rita, this is how everyone today.
How's everyone today? Also, welcome, Pao. How are you doing?
Uh, if you ask me, I'm doing fine. It's just like my usual day, like from before. It's still like same. My
Mm.
day is like usual. To my interview, lemah.
Tunga, as usual.
As usual, the usual of Tadano's tradition.
Mm. Once
You
again,
already Pao. What you mean, Pao? You already been interviewed by Miss before.
yeah, I believe that was like. What?
You already been interviewed by
I need to remember which episode that was. Let me quick.
it 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 just is still is before Ricky, right? I think it's before Ricky.
Oh yeah. So okay, I remember which one was it. It was the one after Airy, and it was the one before Project Dreamcatcher. So that
I still
was.
remember that one. I
Mm.
won't I won't forget about that one.
I also remember the date of it actually. Uh, I believe that one was in the morning for me, or like the nighttime for you guys. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah. At that time, like it's on 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. something at that time.
Yeah.
Oh, getting into it.
What do you mean
I'm
is a
surprised that
faker? I mean, we covered
it's
your great
how it
arts. We even covered your self portrait with the phone. That was beautiful. And I still remember. I think
yeah.
Rita, you were with Kazu just doing another stream, and you guys just decided to like stream watching this podcast,
Stream watching, yeah.
and then we created a streamception. Just like
The
sure,
streamception.
but yeah. As usual, I'm going to ask you the most important question of the podcast. What is your favorite food?
What is my favorite food?
Hmm.
There's a lot technique. I mean, if you ask me if I have a favorite food or not, I
Mm-hmm.
even don't know because why? As a person who often cooking too much kind of like too much doing cooking stuff. I don't really have any what kind of favorite food like that. But if the one I say it's so hard to choose.
You can
Uh
choose more than one.
the one you know the nasi ayam penyet.
Nasi ayam penyet. What is it? Do educate me.
Uh,
Chicken
it's
rice.
basically
Something.
just like chicken rice, but the chicken is the big portion. I don't know what it called. It was fried and there's a sambal on that one. There's a
Ah.
tempe. I don't know what you guys call that thing. Let me
Do
let
you
me
guys call it
search.
chicken? Is it chicken chop?
Chotto. Let me search first. I copy email.
Okay, sure. But once again, it's impressive that you cook a lot. In that case, you must be a pro chef. In that case.
Okay, here's the thing lah. Back then,
Hmm.
I have kind of like a dream from the primary school. I
Hmm.
want to become a chef. I want to
Hmm.
become a chef. Then that is where I kind of want to try all the recipe thingy until
Hmm.
I got like job training thingies. Job, I don't know what it is. It seemed like internship, but
Hmm.
that one it's not from university. No, I'm not from the university. It's just like it's from the government side to take the new it's just take new person to for training like
Hmm.
6 months. I got into Shangri-La Hotel.
Oh dang.
If you, yeah, not only the chef, even the food and beverage section, I got there. Yeah, I got the more like posting at the
Dang. Tunga.
that that is the past one. Is on 2019 I started around May
Mhm.
2019. Okay, Mister. Here's the what I meant.
Okay, sure.
Nasi ayam penyet like this. I don't know. It
It
depend
looks
on
really
depend on.
delicious.
Yes, it's really nice. That one, if you get the good one, can be get around eight ringgit.
8 ringgit
Uh,
only. That is
yes,
cheap, honestly. In US
yes.
standards.
That is, it's not delicious yet it's cheap. The
Hmm.
tomato sauce. What you mean the tomato sauce, pa?
Tomato's delicious though. Tomato is delicious.
Yeah, and really I like that, but
If you don't
I
want
don't
it,
know
Paul,
how
give
to
it to
make
me.
that one. Hmm?
If you don't want the tomato, Paul, give it to me.
Oh yeah, some I don't know. Some people in for this one set of meal either they don't want the cucumber or tomato. That's the one. Or both they don't want. It's more like the person who don't eat vegetable, don't like eat veggie mostly.
Hmm.
For me, I eat the cucumber, but the tomato, yeah, it depend. It depend. But if burger on that have tomato, I eat that. But
Mhm.
if that one on the nasi ayam penyet, I wouldn't. It's not. I don't want it. It's just like it's too big. I like the one who get the one slice already. It easier to eat.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
But it looks quite delicious, honestly. And it
Yes,
looks like
technically.
quite well portioned, to be honest, because it's not like a super small portion. And
The big one you see is the fried chicken. It's big portion that like you say. Then the small one, the tempeh. If you know what is the thing.
it's like the tofu
And
ish, right?
is the soybeans that being it is soybeans. Yeah, they use soybeans.
Hmm.
It's tempeh. And hello, the
Hello, Zoo.
the is there you're on the middle of your working.
Wait, isn't Zoo streaming already, like right now?
No, Zoo is working, isn't it? Zoo on the stream on tonight, even if morning on your side.
Ah.
On the daytime, she's working.
Thanks for the hard work. お疲れ様でした. As usual. But yeah, that is really interesting. I never knew that you were actually a chef. Are you still interested in being a chef, or like has it changed? If I may ask.
Okay, let's come to the interesting part.
Hmm.
Not anymore.
Eh?
Mm, mm, Zo. No, don't do that to my daughter. Oi. Okay, okay. Why and because it's reality.
Mm-hmm.
It's reality. You thought you can pursue your dream as a chef? No. I already meet how to say the chef veteran at there that already working like 30, 40 years already.
Mm-hmm.
They just giving like life advice. Are you sure you want to do it like this? I'm sometimes when I working not working, it's more like doing the on the kitchen thingy,
Mm-hmm.
like to taking or giving how to say waiting for the chef done cooking and you just
Oh, serving.
give it to the for the serving.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at it, it is really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at them how they work, they must be so quick, which is not what I am. I'm not a very quick person. Like imagine you have to do it like under 10 minutes for the customer satisfaction.
That definitely is stressful.
If yes, it's so stressful. Imagine in one night, like for the night season only,
Mm-hmm.
like from 6 p.m.
Yeah.
To 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
You have like 80 food to serve. And you
Yeah.
are the
That
runner, you
definitely.
have to go and back, go and back, go and back. That is really painful already for me.
I can definitely see that, and I definitely would agree with that. Also, Zoo, you just realized this is a Mysterio stream? Yes, it is a Mysterio stream.
Lama! Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, like you say. I don't. It's more like your dreams crush. It's not like crush. It's more like I'm thinking. Am I sure I want to go to that path or not?
Mm,
Because if you want to become that because of dream, it's really hard.
mm, mm,
Mostly people who work as chef at there, they just want to go work at there because they want how to say um work like usual. It's not like they do like because they love to do that hobbies.
work for money,
It's really
basically.
pain.
In other words.
Work for money. Yeah.
Mm,
If one work just because of um you like that kind of thing, it's really
mhm.
hard. Sometimes that one is also when you face already the reality. Even you become the runner at the I become runner at the time. It's really painful.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. In that case, if I may ask, what are you planning to do, like, after, like, aside from being chef, now that you've realized that, uh, it's a, it's something that you don't want to do anymore? Like, yeah, you could still have cooking as a hobby. I mean, cooking is my hobby, but I
Uh
wouldn't be a chef.
cooking is just like if one I want to eat, I go cook like that.
Oh, it's no longer a
It's not
hobby.
out. It's not that like before. Like I want to do is as career like that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I want to do. It's more like I don't have any path anymore.
Can I be honest with you, Rita? To be
that,
honest, I feel the same way sometimes.
that is sometimes when I say when someone people make a dark joke. Oh my god, that is so dark. Like I can't see my future at all.
I mean, there's
Because
nothing
it's
dark.
true. I even cannot see what I will go in the future. I
Hmm.
even cannot see what in ahead of me. I'm just like being it's okay. Whatever happened to me, it happened.
No, no worries, Nechan. Is the same way law. Uh,
uh
to be honest, yeah, it's like this. Usually, when you're younger, like you want to go like finish school as soon as possible, right? Because school is
yes,
annoying as
that
well.
one.
And then, like for me, I actually went to university. I did get a degree.
Oh, you
So
get the degree.
here's the thing. Usually, I think in Malaysia, the folks are like, "Oh, you get a degree, must instant get job, right?"
Nah, it's not same in here. You got
Okay.
degree, you think you got a job?
No.
No, no.
No, I just got more confused after I graduated uni.
So even I can tell like even the person who finish high school
Mm.
and the person who get diploma
Mm.
or even getting the degree, they are in same level in terms of finding works. It's
Mm-hmm.
changed already. Back then you can use your degree or higher level education for that,
Mm.
but now not anymore. Can say only I only can say that unless you're lucky that if you apply on government section, you immediately get one. But mostly they will give you the one that section that lack of, especially teachers
I'll be
in
blunt.
Malaysia.
Teachers don't get paid that much, so will be
It's
hard.
not that getting paid too much. We don't have much teacher in here.
Mm.
But the problem is, it's more like my parents say, go for teacher section, just apply it. Me, don't want because of my how to say, I'm having issue with my social interaction. Or even can say, if I want to teaching someone, I'm not really good at that one. It's just like I having an anxiety when teaching, like
Mm.
giving tutors like that. I having that issue. Even if back then when I'm um school days, like
Mm-hmm.
even want to do presentation, I just don't like when I got the become the group leader. I'm starting to like no.
You know what?
I'm just
Here,
a little
here,
bit.
here, Rita. Yoshi, 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 Yoshi.
Mm-mm.
It do be like that sometimes. Like personally, I used to be quite extroverted, and yes, I do. I do want to get more leadership opportunities, but I definitely do get you. There's times where I feel like, feel
It's
nervous
just
meeting new people, and
uh,
like
it's
I
more
won't
like
deny. As the host, I will even
uh,
say this straight because I know there are folks probably who may be watching in the future that might be interested in like running their own podcast or like such. Even when reaching out to others, I also get worried sometimes.
even after I become Rita, that thing still kinda occur me, especially want to approach new people.
mm, 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 mm. I mean, yeah, like here's the thing, because like this is something that we've got since IRL, right? This is something that affects us IRL. We can't just like throw it
Yeah,
away, correct?
it already affect me.
Also, welcome
This
Sasuga.
like welcome Kazu. That is the kind of say bring that personality still occur me till now,
Hmm.
especially want to talk to the new people. It's kind of like I just want to keep silent, or it's more like how to say, I just keep silent until they come and talk to me, then I will talk. It's not that I don't want to start a conversation, it's just like I don't know how to do it. I usually like when people like come to me and start a conversation. That's one I'm okay.
That explains it, because like with you, I still remember like, back in 2020, I still
Uh-uh.
remember seeing your debut. Actually, I still remember watching your original
Ah.
debut. Hmm.
Oh no, don't remind me of
I
that.
I I
No.
I even knew you before. Like, here's the thing: I met Haka first, and the name
Yeah,
Misuru
I know
actually
how
comes from
cover.
Haka. Uh, but then because of that, I found out about you as well. So,
Ah. Oh, back then when MYBT still damn, I still remember that. Back then it's not a lot of MYBT, but whenever someone debut, everyone come, which is kind of surprise technically.
like, I still remember that I wanted to interact with you, but then it seems, but then I can understand like now when you say like the nervousness, of course. Like even then, I would say I was nervous when I interacted with some folks. Like in fact, to be honest, I even wanted
Man,
to interact with Paul because like I recognized Paul from like Haipu.
oh, Pau is, isn't Pau is, I think it's already, I isn't it same with Slazer era? I
Haipu is
think,
around Paul era, like January 2020, I think, or December.
ah, the then on which one is already messed up, and
There's too many.
we not only it already messed up, we already like losing attraction of the old member like that, where they already go, where already they are. I have is the GNMBT. Ah,
Yeah, yeah. Like I still remember. Here's the thing, right? Right now I did like just earlier today. I just realized. Oh wait, we're currently, if we are actually looking at the gens, we're technically in like Gen Gen 8, actually Gen 8,
Gen 8. Oh my, the Gen, it's already reached Gen 8. Oh my god.
because like it's too, because we're both fourth gen, right? Technically, if you want to use the generation system, we're both
Yeah.
fourth gen, and then it's already 2 years since we've already debuted, quote unquote.
Uh-uh.
So it's already eighth gen.
So I can say the early 2021 is Gen 5.
Hmm. Early 20.
So I don't know how many is already going through. We already going through too much.
Yeah, I don't keep up with the newer members. Also, as per tradition, all Noirs in the house of Telvanni. Hmm?
Miss, ignore it.
No, no,
It's a
this is
third
actually my
person
IRL
name.
friend.
Ah, okay. I
he
thought
he
of
usually comes in. He usually okay. I know like for some people it might seem like it's a troll, but
okay.
then this is my actual friend. This is my high school friend. We know each other. We
Okay.
were friends since
Now,
like
now that
Form 6.
explains.
Don't worry.
Oh, Form 6.
Mm.
It's a tradition here. Oh, okay. Now I get it already. Okay.
Uh,
Hello, Wild
okay, I'll
Rose.
explain it after reading it. As per tradition, all Noirs in the House Telvanni territory must answer this one important question: do you believe Argonians deserve rights?
My brain is kind of loading whenever I think, see that kind of question. It's just like maybe I don't know, like kind of stuff like that. Um, like how to say the word stuff. I'm not really keeping up with it. That's the my
No
problem
worries, no
also.
worries. You could pause if you want. You could pause if you want.
Ah, then imagine MYBT. Lemah. Yo, also my MYBT. What you mean, Paul? If you're not MYBT, how I found your stream back then? No, baliao.
Those were past days. Now it's like too much to be honest.
Lemah.
But yeah, to explain because like I'll let you pass with this one. To explain like the tradition, right? So Wild Rose is a huge fan of Elder Scrolls. Um,
Whoa.
and he he he's a gamer, and then he sometimes stream on Twitch. He was actually the guest on the 10th episode of this podcast.
And that is all already. Now it's 63.
Yeah. Like yes, it's understandable because there's a lot of bots and hackers and like that. But Wild Rose, oh, you stream on YouTube now as well. In that case, please check him out on YouTube. Uh, yeah. So he was one of the friends. He's one of the friends that I interact with, and he was also the person. Like I never played it, but he was also the person that introduced me to Honkai Impact Free and Azerlane.
Ah, say, oh, you play Azulin.
Hmm.
Speaking about the Azulin or Honkai Impact, I think I don't remember when it exactly released, but I
Hmm.
did play Honkai first, then Azurilan, which is, I'm kind of still playing that thing right now.
No worries, no worries. Who's your best girl in Honkai? Mine's is Terry Daishori.
Yeah, I like the baba of how do you call it? Terry.
Terry Daishori.
I see a lot of OG Twitch stream going to YouTube right now. What happened? Oh yeah, the tax issue.
Hmm.
Especially who already affiliate or how to say partnership. Hmm, I don't know why they're doing that. Like you stream on that platform and you want to take all the revenue, the big percentage to you. So
It's
the streamer what they
Amazon.
get.
That's why. It's Amazon.
That is why most people already moved to YouTube. Although, okay, here's the thing. It's my channel is almost 3 years old. It is 2020, 21, 20. Almost it's more almost 3 years already.
Hmm.
I haven't got monetization, but this is the thing lah. You active, you can get monetization quickly. You active, you can get that one. That one I can say.
Hmm.
That is why most new gen of MYBT, why they already can get the monetization? Because they stream actively.
Then they promote their streams actively as well. For me, I purposely don't promote my streams that actively, so that's why
Uh,
I have this number. And please do not promote me actively as well. I just like to remain chill underground,
mm,
especially since I'm running an event. I do not want too much attention.
it's okay, miss. You always be remember as the podcaster, the event runner, especially my winter isekai.
Does anyone even remember my winter isekai? No. Okay, I shouldn't say that's on the podcast. But jokes aside,
Eh,
jokes aside.
some people still will remember it back in it is 2021 or something. Yeah, it's 2021. The
Hmm.
first one, right?
2020 is actually the first one. 2021 was the second one.
I don't know.
2020 we had like the Curse Malay stream, so it was back then.
Only the Malay thing.
They had the
It's not the
kopitiam.
idol, not the idol yet, right?
No, there was the first year was Curse Malay with Signet,
Signet
Akun,
and
Kokane Ritsu, Kune Kumano, and Kureha Kurono, and
oh my
then
god,
the second one was the kopitiam skit. That one was
the Amanda,
yeah, with
Amanda, if
Amanda,
I not
Nix, Kaiso, Kaze, and Haka. And
oh
then we
ada
had
Haka juga.
the Idol concert. The Idol concert at the time was hosted by Min, Kuroe, and Kazumi Aine.
If I remember, I think I did have the. I don't remember that I have joined that on 2020, but 2021 I
Yeah, you joined in 2021.
uh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is the year I actively make cover song.
I still remember you were having like your own cookie shop back in 2020 though.
Ah, don't remind me of that. Yeah,
It was super cute.
no.
I also
Don't
remember the
be.
cool words that you uttered when you started debut. You ask me why I am like this. Is because as they say, if you can't find a waifu, you be your own wife. Or like
Uh,
sometimes it takes the best guy. Sometimes it takes a guy to
yeah,
be
that
best guy.
one.
Mm.
That one is the popular praise from Gigup, if you know who's that
Yeah, the
one.
one that ended
The
up getting married recently.
because of that, the confidence is boost. Why should feel embrace for that one? I mean, you can be on best girl.
Is
That
is
is one of my like. I'm not how to say, I'm not even bothered to use this girl avatar, despite I'm a guy in real life.
no worries. This is proof that Rita is best girl. But yeah, there's nothing wrong to be honest. I mean, like
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong.
there's nothing
It's
wrong
more
with me
like,
claiming that I'm Sandy and
yo,
I'm going to sing Watashi wa number one.
oh my god, that's all.
Number one.
I still remember I got San Diego in the gacha. I don't know why, but I think that one is because San Diego gacha rate is high at the time. Did I still keep my screenshot? Don't tell me.
Let me see if I could still find that emote. Okay, I found something else, but it was
Happy lucky girl, yay yay. Tanoshi na 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 na.
fuck.
Yeah, San Diego had abnormally high drop rates until it was patched.
Sadly, it
You
got
know,
patched.
I don't know if it's bugs or what, but I like the developer also follow that kind of trend. That is where the Watashi wa number one was released. But sadly, I don't have the stage because I don't how to say. I'm still new at that time.
Oh, I found it. What I wanted to put.
Why you want to put in the stream was?
I might put it on the stream, but then let me just quickly send this to you.
Ah, yeah, that one.
This is my this defines what I am. This defines my streaming career.
That one back in, I think um Sandy's the public chat, if I
Mm.
remember. A lot of them spam that thing.
Would you want to hear some funny stories about my adventures with San Diego?
I
So, Wild Rose can vouch, and I have pictures if you need proof. I've actually been to the memorial for USS San Diego.
oh
So at
oh
that
yeah.
time, someone was asking me about the ship, and I was so tempted. It's like, no, I think I
Wait,
did say that the ship was number one.
where's the San Diego again? The museum thingy.
Oh,
I
the
think they have.
memorial's in San Diego.
Oh,
It's right in
I
front
mean,
of
one
USS
time,
Midway.
I have like, if I want to travel, I want to going to the ship museum. I
Hmm.
think the one still active. The Belfast.
Oh yeah, yeah, Belfast. Hmm.
The Belfast is on you. It is on England, or
Yeah, it's in
I forgot
UK.
where there was, but it's on UK. I want to go there also.
I want to go
The
there and
ship.
marry an oath Belfast on that shit. That would be the funniest thing to do.
Imagine you're doing an oath. You record it in that museum.
No, no,
I think someone
cosplaying
already does
as
it.
Shiki Khan.
Yeah.
Leave my waifu alone, yeah. Walrus,
Alam
Oath, Belfast, and Nimi. No, Nimi is also quite cute to be
yeah.
honest. Mm.
Oh, but yeah, it's a gunboat, and don't know why they make it so underrated even in the game, even in the anime. But I don't really watch the anime one. But even the game itself, why she why she got like keep forgotten. I mean, for the starter ship, I think Ayanami. It's not I think anymore. It is Ayanami is the best one. Not only in terms of like the Moe gap thingy. Even she's the OP destroyer class. The
Mm.
retrofit one by that I mean.
But
And
you
it's kinda
know,
like my farming setup. Nagato
mm,
plus Ayanami. You can
mm.
just literally clear that all the maps. That one.
Though,
Feel saving. Hmm?
though, do you know who is actually quite cute? I actually think Yamashiro is quite cute to be honest.
Hmm?
Yamashiro,
Mashiro. Which one Mashiro?
Yamashiro, the Neko girl. Let me actually send some pics. I actually sent some Yamashiro pics to another friend recently. It is quite nice. Let me just send you some. You tell me if it's good or not, lah, if you like them or not.
Wait. Oh, Yamashiro. She's cute, not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm not gonna send this on YouTube for obvious reasons. You could send it to Paul's dungeon, mayhaps. But isn't this quite nice though, Rita?
It is.
Like say it from a guy's perspective. Isn't this quite nice? Like if
It
you
is
saw this
quite
girl,
nice.
oh, kokoro
Not
goes
really.
to.
Even I can say the Moy gap is there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
can approve that. As a
Mm,
person who only into the Moy gap appearance, I approve that.
mm. But then talking about Moe Gap, don't you have it as well?
How does it? Since since my test into Moy gap, it's not even lolly.
I know your voice
It's
isn't
not.
lolly, but isn't that the Moe Gap? Like you see this a really cute avatar, and then wow, it's an Ikemen sounding voice.
Lemah. Only
Isn't
the
that the Moe Gap?
appearance.
And then like of course like probably when
I
you
can say, you can say that.
and then
It can be depend.
the shy part
It's
of
on
you,
the
wow,
voice.
it's also quite cute in
The
that sense.
tongue lemah. What you mean?
You see how you're just like just stuttering and then you giggled a bit. Isn't this what we call Moe Gap?
And that can be called that one. Like when even you send Yamashiro. Yeah, I agree on that. Her cuteness is on a different level.
But yeah,
Sadly,
hmm?
sadly, her retrofit. How to say? If you want to retrofit her, don't full retrofit her because it changed the how to say. First, it was the battleship. Then it's a battleship aviation, which is you don't have any secondary guns for that.
Ah.
It is kinda not really. In case there's a like gunboat, small gunboat,
Mm.
it really hard to avoid.
Mm. Mm.
Even the aviation ability is not that great.
Mm-hmm.
Better use the even the light aviation ship is better than it. So if you want to upgrade Yamashiro, just upgrade till almost max. Don't fully retrofit. I have still have a. It's kind of good if you have a good weapon setup.
Mm. Interesting fact, by the way, about Azalain, right? You know
Mm-mm.
Nerate Pon, right?
Nerate, oh
Ripa.
pals, Nerate pan.
Nerate Pon. She's actually on the coast of Terengganu.
Yeah, she sang it there during the Japanese invading.
Malaya.
If I still remember that one. I
Restriction.
think she, Prince of Wales.
Mm-hmm.
Another one I forgot. There's like three ship or two ship just coming there. I think both of them sing at there.
Mm. It's definitely interesting, to be honest, like the history,
Yeah.
but it is quite sad lah. I mean, I still have family members that have told me about like World War Two, like the impacts on World War Two lah when the Japanese came in like that, and then now
Uh,
they're just ship waifus.
I mean, at the same time, it make you want to learn history, more history
Yes.
than what you get from school. Technically, like,
It.
hmm, they on in his our history book, they only said like they sent two ships. It is Prince of Wales and no, they didn't even mention what ship they sent during at that time. Both of them got sink, but
Mm.
because when I playing Azulen, oh my god, didn't expect it was Pulse and Prince of Wales who going to Malaysia back then. But sadly, they got stung by kamikaze.
Mm. I mean, once again, it's like at the time, like Japan was quite strong. Wait, strong.
Hmm.
I shouldn't use strong in terms like this. Like they were also quite aggressive at the time. Like I still remember, like Akagi Kaga were actually the ships that attacked Pearl Harbor. Like the reason why the
I
U.S. joined the
am.
war in the first place. Yet,
Yeah.
yet we are never taught this in the school books. That's the thing. Because like whenever we learn history, it's just like, oh, here is just a small brief part. Okay, now we go to the next part. That's why we don't really really explore.
Whenever you want to learn history, don't trust the school syllabus one.
Mm.
They don't even explain unless your history teacher, expand it himself or herself about that kind of topic. Which
Mm.
is not all teacher is good at that. It's just teaching just follow the syllabus. If
Yeah.
one go to the library or I think library also in town like that, they have a lot of history books that you haven't expect it happen at your place.
I agree with you on that, Rita. Actually, when I was in community college, uh, I actually found a book on the Battle of Midway, and when I looked through the ships in there, wow, you could see a lot of Azalain ships on there.
Yes,
so,
there's a
so I
lot
was
of
having a good time at that moment. Oh yeah, have I shown
yeah.
you actually my drawing of a manju? This is my proudest
Oh,
drawing ever. Uh,
I
like
think it is the drawing contest. You're just doing fan art for the manju.
no. So my friend and I, this is not Wild Rose by the way. My friend who also ended up transferring to the same university as I did, he ended up we ended up discussing like we okay, how do I start? I found out that he was playing as a lane, so I ended up watching him play, and at one point we were asking like, hey, you want to try drawing a manju? And then this was the result. Let's see if I could send it. Upload fail. Let me try again.
It is because the size is big.
No, it's actually quite small.
Oh, that's cute.
This is the only cute thing I've ever drawn. And
Yeah, not gonna lie, it's cute.
if you guys
The
are curious,
mascot of manga. Huh.
here's my artist depiction of a
Uh,
manju.
yes,
I should
it's the yellow
change.
chicken.
I should actually change that to my Discord on my Twitter PN profile picture, like the manju. No,
Tunga,
really, like
what you mean tunga pa? I think is it like suddenly going to Azurlane topic because back then I think I did thought like I like to play Azurlane.
yeah. I still remember. I still remember you were like, uh, talking about Ezreal quite a bit. That's why that's why I was trying to that's why like, hmm. When I hear that some folks like this certain thing, and if I know about it, I'll talk about it. It's like that lah. In that case, who have you oathed in Azulain? Actually, just curious.
Huh? What it is?
Who have you oathed in Azulain?
Who I have out in Azulin?
Hmm.
Let me open back. I don't know how much I
Oh my god, how
because
much did you wail in Azulain?
every time they send update, like a major update, sometimes they give you a offering gift.
Hmm.
Why not use that thing? I think I still have that unleft use offering that I haven't used. It is three. I forgot. Hurry up, open the game. Oh my god. If I cannot open my phone, I open my on my Nox.
No worries.
If it doesn't have any update,
You know what I'm
where is
actually looking forward to?
the let me check. Where's Nox?
I actually
I haven't
wish
update one on my phone.
that someone actually covers Watashi wa number one. Actually, if someone were to cover that on the Idol concert, it would actually make me smile quite big. I will purposely set it as
Wait,
the first song, and just
the
like,
what is it? Not only you know the how to say the early how to say the music release of Ezreal, they have like Belfast out song.
yes,
Um and then there's Enterprise
hmm,
song.
unicorn as
And
well.
then Watashi wa number one. These three
Hmm.
I have the album.
Wait, you have the actual album?
I think it's more like I buy the digital one.
Oh,
I want to hear the full version one, not gonna lie. That's why I buy it. Then it's turned up, it's so great.
I mean, the full version of Watashi wa
Uh,
number one is actually released already on
yes.
YouTube. And did you
Yeah.
know that if you go to play in an arcade, this was something that
Uh,
Wild Rose and I actually found out. We found Watashi wa number one and Poi's boss, boss song, boss theme, like on the Waka. It was fun.
that, in PC version, in PC Nox on also downloading, but it's smaller size. So it's 100, 200 MB only. Okay, so that should be fine. Oh yeah, I remember last time they have update.
Mm.
Mine it is minor update if I remember. Just want to see what ship I off. The first one uh, Long Island.
Oh yeah, Long Island.
Yes, I have the more gap, not gonna lie. I really like her. The hikikomori ghost. It is she admit herself as ghost.
Long Island. Wait, do you mind sending the picture of her?
Wait, Long Island, Long
I
Island.
think I'll say your prom is quite nice, to be honest.
Uh, Island, Long Island. Where it is? Okay, let me copy image. Ito, send to you. This one. She's cute, not gonna
I will
lie.
say, you know what's the moe part of this?
Hmm?
You know, like, one thing I think I was discussing on the last episode was something that is super moe is when girls have like their sleeves super long, like super long.
Yes,
I
that
really
also.
like that.
She's like having a hikikomori vibe, or even say the lock
Mm.
in, and that she's nice. Although sadly she is the just the lower tier of the if it cannot just be on a higher word level, which is it's really suffering.
No worries. You can just keep her as secretary.
Yes, I do. Lamanya ako mo download. Oh my god. I
One
don't know what happened to the server.
one thing.
Hmm?
I'm gonna ask you something off topic. Uh,
Okay, sure.
if I may
This is
ask, do you
podcast
drink by chance?
drinks.
Mm.
You mean by alcohol?
Yes.
No.
Ah.
Although I'm legally can drink. I legally can drink, but
Oh, so
I
you're not
don't want.
Muslim, but. Mm.
I'm non-Muslim. Yes, technically I can drink. I mean I can drink like Ricky and Eri going out like going to bar, but I'm not the one who will drink. It's just like I don't have any confidence to take that kind of thing.
No worries, no worries.
Also yang the one I say I work at Shangri-La. I also sometimes get the bartender one.
Mm.
I don't even know. It just I can handle the smell, but to drink it I don't have any confidence to drink.
Hey, don't worry. I mean, I'll straight up spoil it for you. It's just bitter flavor lah. Usually most alcohols are
Ah,
bitter, and if it's above 40% or 40% like that, you will have somewhat of a burn feeling in your throat.
yeah. I mean, someone in the chat power especially bring the 40% one.
Power
And
drinks, uh,
yeah,
a lot.
power drinks. He
Oh,
drink whiskey like back then and doing a stream while drinking and he sleep on the stream. he's, he's down at that time. I still remember that one.
tunga power. But actually, someone has actually done this on the podcast before. Uh,
Oh,
in episode 4, the guest was drinking whiskey, 20% whiskey, and they were like on their fourth drink, fourth glass, and then they were drunk basically on the podcast, and they were like, "Oh yeah, whenever we're streaming, we are drunk." we drink.
okay. If I check my Island, you want to know which one I owe. Okay. Promise ring. I haven't used five.
Dang, you have 5 like on hand.
The one, the free one that you get for maintenance composition.
Mm.
So the ship that I already off is Ayanami, Yukikaze, Nagato, Laffy, uh, this was Spite, yeah, was Spite.
Mm.
All the purpose I doing that to get gain power.
For some reason, when you said Nagato, I could imagine you like the probably like an IRL version of you just cuddling a Nagato plushie.
We're not gonna talk about that recently.
I feel like that's something you would do. To be honest, you would just go mofu mofu with it.
Yeah, one of his version why the Fox version of Rita is appear also. I like her technically. Since she also the how to say in apa she is the shrine. She living in the shrine. Can
Mm.
taking it as inspiration for yeah.
I like how you're getting shy over this. In moments we will say this law. In moments we will say things like, "Oh, Rita Chomel sangat." Mm. But of course, we're talking about the IRL version. Like, I like how like you don't you're honest about the things you like, and I like how you're
The
humble about
thing
things. But then I also like how you're also the type that gets shy even after admitting that you like certain things or you take aspects of it. I think it's pretty nice. Mm.
it's more like if the person that how to say didn't we not like you used to talk like that. I didn't want to say I'm only comfortable when I'm only comfortable when this kind of topic we have the same head like that. So like both of us like play Azurlen. That is why it's really hard to talk like kind of that topic to the person who not play that thing.
Hey, no worries, no
That
worries.
makes sense, isn't? Yeah.
Here's the thing: I've never actually played Azalane,
But you like the
but I
character
do
of it,
like the
like
characters. Yes, the
yes,
art
that is
style
what
is
like
nice.
it's really nice.
Mm.
That is I'm quite active playing Azulin. Back then when I'm before become Rita.
Though I think one thing that would be nice, right? Is if you get isekai to the world of Azulin, I feel like you're probably going to cook for them, cook for the girls, and then the girls will be like, "Oh, insert your actual name, senpai. Uh, your food that you cook is super delicious. Arigato," or something like that.
Like that.
They'll probably be like hugging onto you or like that.
I mean even when reading the lines on the game itself, yeah, they have kind of that vibe also.
Hmm. Wait, I just had an idea.
Hmm?
Imagine Nagato just like biting on your t-shirt, just hugging you, pouting.
PSA if it's that IRL perspective. But it's just what if that one. It's on IRL perspective. If got isekai that one. Right.
Yes.
Okay. That
Yes,
is the
isekai.
PSA
If she got isekai
so
in IRL, yes, and then did that,
that one.
and then she went mogu mogu mogu, and then she looked up to you. It's like, insert your name, senpai or shikikan.
Ah.
Wait. Imagine if Nagato went up like, "Nene shikikan,
Hmm?
uh, nande nande kudasai." Like you're asking for a pet. I feel like this is slowly starting to turn into a super degenerate podcast.
That it's you do you, Mr. You.
Once again, there's no rules on the podcast, so technically I can do anything,
I
right?
mean,
Just so long as it's
yeah,
relevant.
there's no as long it's your podcast, it's your decision, isn't it?
Hmm. The, the,
I
the,
mean, I don't mind.
the goal of the podcast is so long as the guests have fun and so long as the audience have
Uh-uh.
fun. That's the main important thing.
Yeah, that is the main thing.
He giggle while we're playing for hours. That is nice. That is the
He
charm point of
giggle
Pao.
playback for how that if when he Pao is drunk. And also when we at the table Pao, yeah, he just like talking like we don't know what he actually want to talk, but he's talk randomly, so randomly. Until there's a one point he suddenly silent for a while. Looking at his old stream, he didn't move at all. So I guessing he's down at that time.
I'm guessing if you looked back at it, he would probably get flustered and like embarrassed because like knowing
If looking,
Pao,
I mean, it's already past. If remembering it, that you will like, oh no, why I did that? Why I do that?
I mean, probably like what I just talked about in this podcast. I'll probably look like, why did I talk about Nagato hugging Rita? Hmm.
That is so random. We on the highway, suddenly we going to the other way, suddenly. Where is the main point? We didn't even reach the main point. Like, I mean, it's so random. It's okay. As long it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, yeah. Also, just out of curiosity, how much time do you have, just in case
Oh,
we don't go too long?
I'm okay with that any time. It's up
Okay.
to you. It's just like, hmm.
In that case, one thing I also want to ask is, what actually inspired you to become a VTuber? And was actually Rita your first, if I may ask, was Rita your first VTuber model, or like, did you used to have another model before? If you don't mind me
O-
asking.
Okay. What inspire me? Yeah. It's more like who I don't know. Like most people will say, I'm inspired by this VTuber to become a VTuber.
Hmm.
For me, no. For me, no. Okay. It's all started from when I being thrown away from my job. I got not like fired. It's more like you just getting stopped because at that time it's COVID-19.
Ah.
Mm-mm. At that time, I feel like I'm nothing what I want to do at that time.
Hmm.
Until it was on January, it's on February. I got like it's more like I feel like lifeless for a month. Then on March, I not discover, it's more like I start to going into watching Hololive like that.
Hmm.
It's just like I'm just a no ordinary watcher. It's not like I don't have any feeling that yet that I want to going into VTuber thing,
Hmm.
VTuber stuff. Okay, and I'm just like being like that until this back then I'm quite active on Facebook platform. There's a
Oh.
group. Until there's a one day. It is on May or June.
Mm.
Liliana Vampire, if you know her.
Mm-hmm.
The fir-
The
the
first
quote
agency.
unquote yeah for the quote the first agency in Malaysia, which is wow, Malaysia is managed to do that thing also. And the thing which is like this like a few weeks I was thinking if Liliana is a Malaysian VTuber, does other Malaysian VTuber is exist?
No, they don't. They're just imaginary.
Then I was searching for entire platform
Mhm.
from Loyat, Facebook, Twitter, then Reddit.
Mhm.
Then in Reddit, I found there's a thread. They make a thread for finding Malaysian VTuber.
Mhm.
Okay, you know who's the first Malaysian VTuber I found out? The indie one, I mean.
Airy or Paul?
No, Slazer.
So you found the mama.
She's no, I mean the first VTuber, Malaysian VTuber that I discover. Oh, she's a Malaysian VTuber and she is not a company one. How did she do that like that? Yeah, the Ojima.
Also, hello Pandit. Hello Aika. Yes.
I
Oh.
just like scrolling a list. Which
Mm.
name is looks good? Then she's Slazer. Okay, Slazer. Oh, she's look nice. Never expect. She is also from same state as me. Like we both live in Sabah. Didn't expect that.
Hmm.
Okay, at the time I haven't feel interest to be a VTuber like that.
Mm.
In one day on
Mhm.
on on Facebook, on Facebook.
Mm.
Suddenly, I saw this one Filipino VTuber.
Mm.
He just started debated as indie. So, like, I
Mhm.
was like, why you can do that like that? Then I decide to create Rita.
Mm.
Like the first Twitter account appearance is on 6 June 2020.
I
I
still
still
remember
remember
it.
that. I still remember it. Then then Eri approached me. Want to go? Well, you're from Malaysia also? Oh, and from Sabah also. Sabah. Whoa. Never know. He is the origin of MYBT. Oh my god. Didn't expect that.
Mm.
That one already have like not model yet. It's just like PNG thingy.
Mm.
Imagine I start enter MYBT at June and you know when actually my debut it was on August. So you
I
can
still
see like
remember.
this 2 months of gap. You don't know what to do actually. Like
Mm.
first I want to do the V-Ride for it back
Mm.
then. But at that time I still use my office laptop. It hang, it lag, it not responsive at all. Oh
I
no. I
remember
don't want
that.
that. I don't want. So no. I have to force reboot it.
Mm.
I have to find other way to make avatar. Okay.
Mm.
Then I found Life 2D. That is the interesting part.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
It doesn't need so much how to say CPU usage when you want to create it. You just literally draw and rig it.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Then I learn it myself and make the model myself. Like like if you ask the other rigger why they learn Life 2D to make a business thingy like that. For me, because I want save cost.
I mean
I
that
don't
that's the right thinking. To be honest, that's the right thinking.
I don't have a lot of money at the time. Although I did have a lot at the time. It just like my mind's like, oh, it will be priced like that. It will be priced like that.
I still
And
remember
then
that.
after Rita model was made,
Mhm.
I don't have any confidence yet. I don't have any confidence yet. Then the one who actually how to say sharing me up that
Mhm.
I shouldn't like give up too early and just started as much as possible because if I thinking I want okay if I started making Rita model on 2020.
Mhm.
The early plan I want to go 2021. That is kind of like bad decision, isn't it?
Mm.
So this the certain vampire that already gone already that said to me like that don't even give up, just leave it as early as much as possible
Just
because
so you
who
know,
know
you could
what.
actually say their name. To be honest,
Okay, the one reason why I didn't want to say the name, it's not Liliana
I know who you're talking about. I can very much say
because because I anyone here don't know the controversy. Okay,
it used to be huge. I still remember that controversy.
yeah, it's yes. Okay, if anyone don't mind, okay, I send to you, Mr.
No, I know who it is. Yes, I remember.
This her name is Lilith.
Mm.
Everlast.
Wait, actually,
He's
let me say something. But
hmm?
do something in DMs.
Miss Miss. You okay? Miss
Mic disconnect. Mic
Miss
disconnect.
Miss.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
You okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay.
My mic disconnect.
Suddenly you. Yeah,
Sorry about that. I'm just saying that I'm going to be typing something. You can continue. Also, heads up, OBS like crash pop up. So
yeah,
yeah. I could still run, but then yeah, please continue. I'll
first,
tell you if OBS crashes.
first time hearing that name, of course, because she only appeared for a few months, then suddenly gone, sadly. Because she is actually who tell me to debut early. Mm, mm-mm. Yeah, like you say, she inspired me to be not inspired. It's more like she giving a motivation to start. It's more like I don't have any inspiration or what. It's just like she just giving when to start, when what to do like that. Then we ended up. She debuted on the 1st August and me on 2nd August.
I still remember the video that I just wrote. Also, let me quickly greet the viewers. Uh, Welcome Basara. Area, hello Anak. Muda, do
Okay.
you have time to talk about our new community? Yeah, I still remember that. So, hello Basara, yes. And also chat, yes. Sasaga Riga, yes, agreed with that. Sure, nasi lemak pork, yes, I am nasi lemak. Motivational speech, first time hearing that name. The spark that starts it all. Yes, I can definitely remember the moment and Rita's interaction with not just Lilith but also the
And
other two,
other.
the other one. But then for now we're
Yeah.
just going to keep this a, a behind the scenes because how do I say? Back in 2020 it did cause a lot of controversy.
Yes. Okay. Since both of us, David, just in the same month, but
Mm.
in gap of 1 day. I finally debut. But at that time, I didn't even think to stream. She already can stream, which is again like, oh my god, I wish I can have my PC also. But
Mm, mm, mm.
she's keep growing, she's keep growing, she's keep growing until the day she reached 2,000 subs at that time. And that time she doing karaoke stream. Yeah, if you watch my old video, you can see the simping moment at there.
Yes, I still remember watching but then once again, a lot of your videos you ended up privated. But yeah, I still remember watching a lot of videos. Like I still remember in your actual very first videos when you were just moving
Mm-mm,
your models and testing things out, and
uh-uh.
I still remember when you first were like, "Oh, just know that I'm not using a voice changer," and like that. Mm.
Imagine this voice changer. Can't relate. Can't relate.
I have used a voice changer, but only for fun.
Ah, only for fun, yes. But if you want to use on the stream, please no. It sounds so.
I've used it on
How to
stream.
say? I mean, if you want to use it for fun, just to make a meme like that, okay, that is okay. But if you want to use it as your mainstream I mean, for your mainstream career, VTubers career like that, it's no.
Mhm.
Even here, I can say my ears already can detect which one is voice changer, which one is not voice changer.
That is
Since
true. Mm.
because since I do lot of song mixing of my cover, I know which frequency is supposed to be there and not supposed to be there.
Yeah, yeah. Once again, at first I'll be blunt. At first, I used to be bad with detecting it, but then like the longer you're on here, you kind of
Mm.
know when it's a babi niku or not.
Ah, voice changer, fine. If people can't hear what you say clearly during, say clearly, it kind of destroy the sleep. It
Mm,
is
mm, mm, mm,
because you cannot hear what they're trying to say.
mm, 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 mm. But then, yeah, once again,
That's,
it's nothing against folks that use a voice changer. It's just that, yeah,
mm,
it's your choice, lah. You do
mm-mm,
you. It is what it is.
mm.
I mean,
So
it's
yeah, that is the complete of first one, like how I started myself.
mm, mm, mm.
For the fun fact, I started with like, only with the office laptop only. Mic, where is the mic? I only use earphone.
That was
I
basically
only...
me.
Oh my god, I still remember that one.
Just make sure you know how to tune it correctly. That's all. Yeah, yeah. I think Kaiso does it well. Like I still remember Haka keeps on reacting when Kaiso giggles in like the voice changer. But then with Kaiso, it's because Kaiso's laugh is naturally high pitched.
Yeah, I
Mm.
saw punya love is really high pitch. That is why it's more like even when you need to use the voice changer, you need a voice control also. So what's the difference if you do the natural girl voice vs when using the voice changer? Isn't you need the same thing also, which is kinda why? Why
I
you need
think
if you want the control? Yeah.
because you want to fine tune it. Like if
Hmm.
folks can't fine tune their voice, like the voice changer, the best way to use it is if you can already change your voice without one, because it can be used to fine tune it. But then like with folks that can't fine tune their voice, like even in MWI, we had someone that had to quickly stand in and then use a voice changer for the second day idol concert. That one was also by accident. The guy didn't know that the voice changer was on. So we were teasing him quite often.
It's so weird.
Hmm.
I still remember that.
The best part was like, I hope he doesn't see this one. But he was like, oh, uh, what do you mean? This is my natural voice. I like that. So,
He didn't realize. He didn't even realize
but yes,
the
I'm really
person.
grateful for him. Like he's really one of good friends of mine. I'm really grateful that he was there to save the day
Mm.
with him. Mm. Without him, we would have had an issue. We would have had like only one host, which would have been super stressful.
I think the person is still online and streaming. I mean, they still kind of.
Yes. I'm okay with people that use voice changer, as some are not feel ready to use their voice. Yeah, that's true. Some folks either want to keep it because like how's it? Um like say if I were actually trying to do things professional, and if I were to be like a girl character, like as I like to joke around, like if I were to use a girl character, I'll probably have like Twin Tail Tsundere, like your typical one, and then I'll probably have a voice changer so it actually sounds a bit better than it's not like I like you or anything, Baka. Like, you get what I mean, right, Rita?
Yes, I'm just stay as myself like that. You don't need to change personality if you're
Yeah,
being
yeah,
a different character. You don't need. Just be as you are.
yeah.
It's already fine.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't matter if you use voice changer or not. I think it's interesting because like there's some folks that think like, oh, you're using voice changer, you're immediately a guy. But then there are cases like, for example, with Kakak Keith, who is also one of the guests of the podcast. She actually used a voice changer at first, so that's why a lot of folks thought like, oh, Keith is a Keith is a girl. I would like a refund or something like that.
Like, if they use for doing something fun like that,
Hmm.
yeah, it's a really like a surprise thing, for that one. But it will be a main problem if you use for the mainstream. Like as I say, it really hard to hear what you actually want to try to say
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
because some pronunciation is muffled too much. It's too muffled. It mean like it's how to say. not like walkie talkies, more like you know the radio when it almost
Oh,
lost
oh yeah,
signal.
yeah,
That one,
yeah.
yeah, that one I can say. It's muffled.
That's the reason why
No
people.
problem to use, but if you want to hear what he or she want to say, it's not clear.
Funny
Eh.
enough, you mentioned that. That was actually the very reason why someone told me to change my mic in the first place. I mean, do you remember? Wait, have you heard my previous mic, my earbud mic?
Yeah,
What do you think about it? Just curious.
it performs well.
Huh?
Like I said, no matter what kind of mic you use, if it's clear, it should be fine. It's as long as even the sometimes I use back then I used the $2 mic, earphone mic.
There's nothing wrong with this.
It, yeah, it's still good. It's still good. It just you need how to say good surrounding when it even the volume of input output is good like that. And yeah, it will be like that also. I was culture shocked, not gonna lie, when I saw male VTuber but using female avatar, then it become dawn on me that maybe more confident and easy to go. It do be like that.
Mm.
Like I say, in you will be more surprised if you go to JP site. There is lot of them. That is why if JP people come to my stream, like they come, they're no surprise. There's no surprise there if they come because it's like their common things already. And am I blur on your stream?
Are you blurred? Oh yeah, you're starting to get blurry.
I don't know why.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's usually scuff. Scuff is best.
EN viewer, you are femboy. No, no. Femboy and Babinico is a two whole different thing. Babinico is a guy that use female avatar, but still using his own personality, the dude personality to voice the character. But the femboy, he just like yeah, like wow, like that young the ow ow, like I don't know
What
what the
what
word
what,
is
what are
like
you doing, Rita?
like talking like a girl like that. I don't know. Ew. I feel
I,
I
I,
feel disgusted
I
by that.
sorry, Rita, but that caught me off guard.
It's just like I don't know what you guys call is um I don't know what you guys in term. We call it like pundan.
Oh,
Pundan.
no worries. I know
Feminine
what you mean by that. No worries. I am very well acquainted with that term.
that one. At least feminine boss na. What that mean? I'm a new person here. That is why I'm staying as myself right now. Like, dude, that's why I have no issue using being like this until the time come. I mean, back then, even the OG, like you know, Noja Loli, if I
Oh yes,
could,
virtual no
yeah,
Jaloli. His name was May.
yeah,
YouTuber Oji-san.
yes. If if he can do it, why not I can? If he can be success, why I can? It just our people mentality like that. That is why sometimes Japanese community is really neutral for that one.
I'm looking forward to someone to cover that song as well. Virtual no Jaloli. Musume. That song is quite good. Not going to lie.
Place kind pelekat on the mic tone is the sound I guess. It's more like his mic is more like only pick up with the oh yeah, if talking about earphone mic, I just cover it with handkerchief. Just roll I don't know. It is like roll the handkerchief, the thick one. I mean, to make it like a filter,
Hmm.
but still it's already orang lady boy. Yeah, lady boy. Yeah, that term. People shock about fanboy. Me watching Lady Bird on Novels Monday. I mean, that is why you're just getting culture shock.
Yeah, they'll
I
be like,
mean, the thing the controversy of the thing is already happened back then in 2018 or 2017. You know Noria Cat, then he accidentally show his face that he actually a
oh,
guy.
that one.
Kan? Kan?
I, I remember Noria Cat also. Hello, how's Rose? Welcome.
Welcome, Has.
I still remember
Yeah,
because there
big.
was this one person that was delivering the news on them, and then they were saying it in like a really manner. If you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know. It just people got culture shock. People just got culture shock. But because of that controversy, he grow up so much. The channel growth is drastically go up. People not hating him. It just like it's a temporary shock, but it actually make it better because why people watch for content, not the gender, isn't it?
Hmm.
I don't know why some people have kind of mindset. Even it's already 2022. You guys just want to simping. The content is the how to say belakang cerita. This day is all about gender Rita. I know, I know. But if there's a person that kind of person just want to watch because of content, that one that one I proud. There's still a positive person in the world.
Hmm.
I mean, the person who always like want to simping is you better go find work. I mean, if they have a work, save your money for your future.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot. I mean, people probably think that oh, simping nice, but then the truth is, it's like playing FGO. It's like playing a gacha game.
Yes.
If you simp too
Uh,
much for your waifu, you will just
it's
end up with 70k debt. Are you sure you want to be 70k USD debt? 70k is a lot, even though it might look super little.
70K. Oh my god, someone in depth with 70K. That is why sometimes simping is not really healthy. I learned it back then. Like, the simping video, the what is it? Although it's not really that much. $66.
$66 is a lot.
I know. It's
You were
lot.
just talking about not to simp, and then you come here with the $66.
Miss. That is a back then. That is a back
You
then.
do know I'm just reacting for the content, right?
Back then is yeah, I want to plan to react that content. It just like at the same time, yeah, I want to do it for giving a gratitude to her because she
Hmm.
was inspired me. But at the same time, I feel regret. It's a mixed feeling. It's a mixed feeling.
No, no,
It's a very mixed feeling.
no worries, no worries. We're joking when like because here's the thing, right? Um,
Mm.
I mean, with that, I wouldn't. Yes, you can consider it simping, but you could also make the argument like, you know how like in tradition, right? Asian tradition, we usually is like you treat me today, I treat you another day lah. That type of thing. You have to repay your favors, that type of thing. So in a way, she helped you lah, gain your confidence
Mm.
and boost you up. So you basically feel like, oh, this is just a repayment. Mm.
Ah, Kalau gacha for Oshi reaction sound like a fun game to play. It's up to you. Like if you want to spend some, don't much. Don't much.
Don't spend
The
100. 100 is a bit too much.
don't spend too much. I only can say if you want just like take a little only little amount should be fine already. Should be
Hmm.
fine already. Don't go too much. Because why? You will regret it on the future.
You'll regret it when your bill comes. Basically,
Yeah.
you
When
don't
the
need to
time
worry about the
comes.
future. Only regret it when the bill comes.
Yeah. Try to get the SSR action. If only we can get the SSR one. Imagine also spending $60 on the game back then.
Don't worry
That
about
is
it,
the most
Rita.
regretting. That is the most regretting I do. But that one is 2016. So that one is an old time. So at that time I still like my mind at that time still not how to say thinking maturely like that. It is like I want to spend this to get the SSR thingy. In the future, I feel regret with that. Yes, even current right now, I feel regret why I did that back then. Yeah.
I mean, it's yeah. It can be an addiction. That's the thing. Um, like, actually, one thing that I'm curious about, if you guys know, did you know where the term Oshi comes from? I'm just curious. I'm going to
Oh,
ask you guys a question. Do you know where the term Oshi comes from? The term
I don't.
generation,
Uh,
debut, and graduation comes from. I'm going to ask you guys, staff. Why did I say staff? Audience and Rita, of course. Feel free to give a guess. This
hmm?
is something I just recently found out, which was why I'm asking this.
What are you asking me?
Did you know where the term oshi? Uh,
For me, I don't know.
mm,
For me, I know is the person that you support like that.
mm, mm, mm. $60 on voucher or
That you
60 bucks
really.
for your oshi reaction. Tough choice for you, probably.
It need to be like that. Gacha game to be like that.
Mm.
Eh, Malaikat limpas. Miss.
Hmm?
Oh, I thought you DC or something.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here. But yes, is there anyone who would like to answer that question, like where the terms oshi, and because like it's
Oh,
it's
that
actually
the
really interesting, when you look into it.
the origin of that word.
Yes. The origin of these
Mm,
terminologies.
since it was come from the JP side,
Yes.
yeah, it's mostly come from the JP side, which is we don't know where actually they came from, like which the origin of that, but it all mostly used by Japanese people already. Like the www means laugh, lol, everything like that.
Mm.
It means the
It means
crusty, but
kusanagi.
we don't know. We didn't know where it actually origin come from that one. It's same like that. If you wanna know, like little you might try ask Eri. Oh yeah, Eri, the Nihon master, Kapitan. No,
Kapitan
that's
will
all.
definitely probably know.
I mean,
Most likely.
he's, mm-mm, but I don't think he's here.
Also, good luck, have fun. Thank you, Papa Jen. But yes, let me actually give somewhat of a lecture lah. The term oshi, in fact, the terms generation, graduation, and debut actually all started from the idol side of things, from idol agencies and idol groups. So there are
He's more
terms
like,
like
mm,
oshimen, which is like
more
who's
like waifu, isn't it? Waifu, but in idol industry.
yeah.
It's
Oshimen is
more like
basically like your favorite idol. The term oshimen, and then the
uh
term oshihen means change your oshi. So like If you like say you want to change your say idol A is your favorite idol at the moment, right? And then idol B is starting out, and then you think that they're much better than A, then you would do an Oshi Hen. That's called Oshi Hen when you switch your favorite.
Mm.
Um, Even the term generation, uh, generation actually came from AKB48.
Oh yeah, AKB48. I mean, that is the first idol. I mean, there's a lot, but AKB48 is the most biggest group in the JP side.
Yes, it is the
Not
inspiration for whole life.
AKB. AKB is Akihabara basically term.
Hmm.
Then we have other
SK,
district idol
SKT,
SK48.
HKT,
Yeah. Now already going to JKT48.
Jakarta
Lepas tu
48.
We have Jakarta, we have the
We have Shanghai, we
uh
have Taiwan.
Bangkok. Yeah, they're already they already grown to other region.
Hmm. But yes, it was AKB that created the terms generation, and it's also what inspired
Mm.
Hololive, which had its Gen 1, Gen
I
2
love
release, which
I
is
love
what inspired
AK47.
other
That is
VTuber
different.
agencies and groups such as my VT. AKB47.
AK47 is it's like
Oh,
biggest
AK-47.
rival.
I thought I read it as AKB-47. So wait, AK-47. Yes, yes, that
It's
is
a
an idol group.
different thing.
But yeah, that and actually the term debut and graduation as well came from idols. Debut, I think it has been there for a while. The term graduation actually came from Onyanko Club. It was an old idol group, and basically the reason why they termed it as graduation is because it was nearing the high school graduation. So
Mm.
for the talent, it was nearing they're leaving near like the high school graduation, so graduation. Plus Onyanko Club was somewhat similar to like an after school club type of thing. That was what they're
I
trying to
mean,
go
like
for.
even in idol industry,
Hmm.
they have like time limit, not time limit.
Age
How long
limits,
they
yeah.
can be in the industry like that.
Hmm.
After that, they have to be graduate and take the new new freshman. I don't know what the term is. It's more like taking a new talent.
I mean, one thing that I was looking at with AKB because like a majority of the old AKBs from when I've never gone to idols before, but then there's something I did some research on.
Um,
Uh, a lot of the old idols from back when we were growing up are already gone. Apparently, the youngest AKB member, like can
is
you say,
16 years old.
yes, born 2007.
It's in the contract. Yes, it's in the contract. You only
Yes,
can. I don't know how many years only they can be in.
actually, the oldest is 30.
Oh, the oldest is 30, but the one you take is around 16 years old.
Yes,
Damn.
the ones you usually take are usually like sometimes middle school, 14, 15, 16, like around the age.
But mostly they will take for 16 for the legal. I mean the labor age like
Mm, mm,
that
mm, mm.
is 15 and up. But mostly going to 16.
But then, yeah, like you could definitely see the impact on the idol culture, like on VTubing, because there's a lot of like you can even see the drama, like even in idol culture, you could see like dating drama, like oh you're dating that, and then they'll have issues with that. Similar in like, similar in VTubing, if like in some cases, if like a VTuber were to date someone, sometimes people don't really like it. Sometimes people
Mm.
take offense. These were things that I would argue kind of stemmed from the VTube from the idol era lah, but then it got introduced because it's similar. The things that they're selling are a bit similar. Also, is my opinion lah. That's why we're going to create an idol group right now. It's called we're going to call it Rita Chi Kawaii.
No. we have my BT idol group already. The idol festival also can. What do you call it? The my BT Sekai Winter
Oh my.
is already in idol that one. We already have a few idol, and here I am still doing the one for submission thing,
Hey, come
still
on,
doing
please,
the
please, please
mixing.
join this year as well. It was nice having
I
you.
Yeah, I'm currently mixing the song.
Oh,
The Still having the, how to say it, the tuning one.
I should probably make a thing like if we get like 50 song submissions, I will also personally sing in the idol concert.
It's not that I want to, because for Miss sake, not lot of people should join. So why not to make it merrier?
Hmm?
Let's do it for the merrier.
One
Even
thing is like
casuals.
I need to find a way to, of course, this is a lot of behind the scenes stuff. But I definitely need to find a way to definitely promote and get the word out about my Winter Isekai. This year is going to be a bit smaller than usual. That's all I'll reveal. But it's going to. The reason why we're making it smaller this year is because we are having bigger plans for next year.
Mm,
And funding, of course, time. There's a lot of things that we are definitely trying to input this year. Lah. So
mm,
definitely watch over us. Once again, I'm super grateful for every single participant that joins in. Whether you have joined in the first year, second year, third year, or even if you joined like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or like that. Whether you've helped behind the scenes, etc. I'm always grateful for those that have helped out. Mm.
you're doing a good work, Bis. If not because of you, technically my winter isekai is not exists. You know,
Mm.
it really haven't. It's really nice to have that kind of event by year, by every year, by every year, by every year
Yeah, yeah, it's going to be
until
an
the,
annual event. That's one thing for sure.
yes.
There's nobody that could say otherwise, unless Comic Fiesta decides to flat out.
Yeah, Comic Festa, if it's clash with the that one, it can like, can it can it can you guys doing well like that? I mean, Comic Festa event is on like
Oh, it's 1 week
December.
after
Uh,
FWI.
oh, okay. That is a good sign. Don't do it during the clash of that time.
Uh, yes, yes. What I'm more concerned is potential New Year's, next year's or like that. But then once again, worst comes to worst, it is what it is. The wise words of Ricky.
Like Ricky say, it to be like that.
It to be like that. Is.
Whenever something happen, it to be like that.
Yes. There's nothing wrong. Once again,
Mm.
this is just like how do I say? Moments happen. You cannot really control, but hey,
It just like
everything
that
is a
is why
learning
like
experience.
look at the money, it grew wings and flew out my pocket. I mean, it happened every time we want to buy everything, even withdraw the bank cash on the ATM.
Hmm.
We already literally uh the wallet go bye bye.
I always will miss when the wallet goes bye bye.
So it's I know you buy lot of stuff this month. Next month, save your money.
I don't
Okay.
know why, but it seems super calming whenever Rita is saying something like that. It's like Rita's
Mm.
like the how do I say? Rita's like the person giving you like good advice and like that.
I swear I don't buy too much. Are you sure? Are you sure, Lazo? How much you already spent this month?
You know what we should do? We should actually have like a budgeting stream or like that.
Budget streamer.
It's like, okay, if you want to actually sit, how to sim properly for your Oshi. Basically, you subtract like such money, and then it.
Another option is resell the item, keep the money cycle as they say. But the problem is, as the item already purchased, the value is already down already.
Mm,
So you're not getting back your money technically 300.
unless
Next
unless it's increase in
puzzle.
value. That's the thing. If it's like a rare
It is the
item,
puzzle. It is the include that Project Diva that you didn't play. Hmm? Yeah, I know you buy the keyboard and the Project Diva, right? And then you didn't play kan?
ah,
Ah yeah, Kazu by the Project Diva Hatsune Miku,
hmm.
90 ringgit, like that, almost 100. And then he didn't play that thing. You buy that kind of expensive thing and you didn't even use that thing. What is that? Where
Why
you
does
want to
Rita sound
find
like
that
a
90
parent
ringgit?
right now?
Well, well, because but technically I'm a parent for of in also one of the parent in the Tadano, like for as Zu is my daughter. Yeah, I'm actually a parent. Just why because this Miko play it. Oh my god. You know how hard to find 90 ringgit. Even finding 10 ringgit is also hard already.
I feel like you'll be an
No,
interesting parent, to be honest.
it's more like I'm grow up to a family that really concerned about money. Like
Ah,
if you buy that thing just because of you like that and then you didn't even use that thing, you just keep that one. Why? It's a waste of money. You really need some of them in the future in case you they have like emergency thing. Yeah. You cannot just like throw like that the money. Too many copyrights like yeah, Project Diva it's really hard to stream because so many copyrighted song it there. If got copyright claim, okay, I'm fine. But strike, no. They will immediately they just give the warning that you got strike, which is kinda sucks. I talk you to the Sony. You hear that Sony?
I feel like you'll be an interesting parent, though. To be honest, like the way you speak definitely sounds like a parent.
I mean, like they
You feel like you're
like
going to
I
be a
said,
stern parent, though. To be honest,
maybe.
you'll be like, "Hey, kid, you cannot do this like this," and then like that.
But
Scary.
technically, I do plan like want to how to say a strict parent. It's kinda good. It's better. It's better to have a strict parent rather than have like a parent that didn't taking care of the kids and ended up the kids become undisciplined. We want your kid like having a disciplines like let me ask me your mystery. Back then, when you're doing like a bad thing, you get like hit by your parent like that.
This one I cannot say anything on stream, but
Ah, okay. If we cannot, because back then I also get that. But if thinking logically, they do that to teach you.
I yes, yes. Honestly, I do agree that it is important, lah.
Mm,
Corporal punishment is. I actually agree with corporal punishment. No offense, lah.
mm.
I know it's illegal in the U.S. I agree with corporal punishment. Doesn't mean that I would use corporal
Yeah,
punishment.
for that one, I agree on mystery.
Mm.
Your on USA, it's really. illegal for doing that. I mean, even some in European region, they not even allow you to scold your children.
Hmm.
That is the worst lah. You can in your place, in your country, you can they still can scold you, but you cannot hit them, right?
Hmm.
Okay, that is still okay. It's just up to them. They want to listen or not. But in some certain country in the Europe, you even cannot scold your children.
Here's the thing: if you do not scold your children, what do you expect? Do you want your child to be like, uh, a, to turn out
Yes,
as a
that's the thing.
you got to set a limit, to be honest, because like here's the thing: you don't want your kid to turn out bad in the future. So like the kid, of course, when they're young, they don't know what is right, what's wrong, and then they will of course like sometimes cause mischief. And is that okay? Yeah, it's okay. But then you
That's
also
the
want to set a limit. If you don't set a limit, then the kid will go all the way. And then like, what if like one day they come and think it's okay to just do some stuff that ends
mm.
up hurting someone, lah? That ends up hurting themselves.
And hello Akate, yo Rita, budak lemah.
Hello, Akate. Also, check out Akate. We did a drinking collab recently.
I know Akate is drinking. Did he drunk at the history?
We I don't think he got drunk. But he did. We did drink a lot.
Mm. Wait, suddenly talking about parenting. Like I mean in the chat already talking about like parenting. It is because I um how to say nagging at Kazu who literally spending wasting his money and didn't even use the thing. Huh?
Hmm.
I'm not I'm so not gonna buy that one Gundam in Gundam Evolution.
Because
Buy it
it's
and play that thing.
hmm.
If you don't play it, jaga kau.
Because like how do I say? Imagine if you're relying on like this is super unrealistic lah.
Mm.
1,000 USD. You can't survive with 1,000
Mhm.
USD. But say we're like way back when, 1,000 USD, and then your kid decides to spend $100 on something lah, waste $100 on something, and then
No,
they decide to
no.
because you can't scold, right? They continue. Oh, it's
Uh-uh.
okay, and then they spend 200 USD next time. The next time 300 USD. Now you have 1,000, right? What is 100 plus 200 plus 300?
I spent $100 for Fortnite.
Oh, that would instant. That would instant get
Am I am I
scary.
am I am I wrong? Am I wrong? It's just like when I watched that video, God, you guys never been live in the hardest way.
You
Like,
know how many meals you could get of 100 USD, right? How many
huh?
meals? And did you know?
Okay, let me one. You say 1,000 USD, right?
Yes.
1,000 USD is equal to 4,000 ringgit in India. It's quite a lot, but it's kinda how to say government how to say the
Will give you.
wages,
Mm,
the paycheck. If they already work like more than 5 year in their section, that is the average paycheck. It's not include that they have been subtracted for the tax and everything.
mm.
So imagine you like have a bit of penny the how to say you have little thing to spend, then your children suddenly spend $100 is equal to
400.
462. That is a lot. That is a lot.
Mm.
That one need to be called. Why you spend so much like that? No. That
Because
is why
mm,
this is the thing. They haven't lived in the hard way before. They grow up in easy way, but they haven't feel the hard way.
I think it's like, here's the thing: when you're young, the best, because like with me, my issue is I don't know how to spend money lah. I don't know what's the right way to spend money because I've been focusing on saving since I was a really young kid. Um,
Same, I also do that because I know if you want to get the thing you want, you have to save money. That's my parents say. Even
mm,
here's the thing lah. Mm, till I reach like I'm 12 years old. If I want to buy something, I have to use my own money.
mm.
Don't ask your parent for money just to buy that thing. Oh, I want this. Can you buy it for me? No. My parent be like, no. They already teach me like you have to use all your own hard work money to get that. So it's kind of like a hard way. So yeah, like you have to wait to how to say saving your money for a year, for a few years just to get that one. It's really hard. It's but at the same time, it's a good thing because yeah.
Yes, there's a lot of things you can learn. Like okay, let's take VTubing for an example, right? VTubing is quite expensive if you actually want to spend money on it.
Technically, yes. For VTubing, I really spend a lot of money, but I not really do for not really much. But because that one is dedication that I really waiting for a few years just to get my own PC like this.
To be honest, even if you're not a
Actually,
VTuber, I would recommend you to get your own PC.
mm,
You know why I would recommend that?
it's better.
It's
It just
because
like
in this generation. Oh, sorry for interrupting,
huh, what it is.
but
Uh, uh,
hmm?
it is me or you lagging. I'm not sure.
No, I felt like I interrupted you. Sorry about that.
No. It's okay. Just when you're talking about the PC, why like this? Okay, go ahead.
So the reason why I believe that it's important to have your own PC is because nowadays, especially if you're doing data work or like that, you're going to need a strong PC
Ah,
because
yes.
you need it to run. And if your PC ain't strong, you're not going to be able to actually properly,
Mm,
like, how do I say? If you don't have a good PC, you're going to have something that will lag a bit too much. And then if it lags too much, you won't be able to do your work. That's why I would recommend
mm.
getting a strong PC. That is similar to this mic law. I didn't get the mic because of VTubing per se. Yes, this was something that allowed me to do my podcast, but because people weren't understanding me with my earbud mic, that's why I invested in a
Yeah,
mic.
I still remember your old voice in your earbud mic. It's really muffled.
Yeah.
That is the important things for me. After I use the earphone mic, I getting a little bit cheap mic, but it's can use for streaming. But if I want to make it cover, it's really hard because there's some thing to fix, lot thing to fix. Until I bought again the studio microphone, so total cost is around 600 in here. 600 is equal to $129 like that for studio mic setup I use for my recording and streaming. Although this is not the best current best setup because I chip out my amp amplifier because that is the cheapest one I only can get. I just keep it that first until I can upgrade in the future.
There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, like, this is one thing I think uh, new VTubers should actually understand. You don't
Mm-mm.
need the best of everything when you're starting out.
Yes, no need to get the best thing. You can how to say you can get the how to say recommended, not recommended. It's more like it's recommended, not the powerful one you need to get. Like
Hmm.
people say, "Oh, I cannot stream because it's really hard to get the good PC." No,
That is an
the
excuse.
first one I use my office laptop to stream. It's laggy, but I still keep streaming with it. Although it's really like if some of you watch back then this of the stream, it's really like not really like it's playable, but not too much.
Hmm.
Even I for ATP, the quality that is the only my laptop can handle. Okay, let's see the chat. What we miss, like mother material, Rita. I don't know why. I mean, am I taking too serious about like mother responsible as I am Zeus' mother currently.
Also, yeah, well, Rose, I would agree that people that defend corporal punishment, like, I don't really agree with that law. Like, I'm okay with corporal punishment, but I wouldn't personally use it to train my kid. Um,
Mm.
I feel like there's other ways to teach your kid that you can't do something.
Like Wild was say, proper parenting means you need to teach the kid why they are in wrong, otherwise they won't learn anything. Yes.
It's like,
And also it's up to them. They want to accept it or not. That is the problem with nowadays. You already tell that thing is wrong. But the problem is, are they gonna listen? It
yeah,
depends. If they listen, okay. If they listen, okay, that is a good thing. But if they still didn't want to listen, that is a big problem.
mm,
But I do. Speaking of owning a PC, I only own laptop because I can bring it around. Plus, I still study. Okay, here's the thing lah. If you want decide to buy PC or laptop, buy PC if you just live in one place. If you stay in only one place, don't moving so much. Buy laptop if you're frequently moving to place, another place, another place, another place, another place frequently. And at the time you want to stream also, okay, buy the laptop. For Mystery, I know he using laptop because he was studying like
I,
last year.
I I really like using a laptop for some reason. It's quite convenient.
Yeah, I can agree on that. You can bring it anyway.
Hmm.
Like you say, you're always moving. That is why.
Mm, 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 mm.
But if you just stick your body at the one place only, didn't move to anywhere, PC is a good one for you.
That's true. The thing is, my desk, it's ragged because it's like already more than 10 years. So like, if I put a PC also, because like you have to remember, there's a lot of books because I was a uni student. There's probably no space for an actual PC.
It depends also. Like if you're a student, get a laptop. You might want to either bring it to your class or to your dorm or back to your home like that. That is one of why you must get laptop. Like back then, I get the
Hear me?
M. Okay, is your stream buffering?
I
Tadi.
think probably. Wait, is it buffering? Wi-Fi
No, it's okay.
problems. I'm going to
You
repeat
can
Rita's wise words as well. That was a quote of Watame. After all,
you can
Rita waruku nai yo ne.
you can quick buy with a laptop with GTX 1050, but if you got cash, go on with have GTX 1060. It buffer, but we are back. Oh yeah. So it's not only me. It's not that we're talking about like technology stuff suddenly.
It's crazy, but I think it's really interesting though. Like, I actually want to test different hardware if I get the opportunity. but once again, I will be blunt. I do not really know much about tech. I'm just a simple man.
I
PC,
mean,
laptop, happy.
I also like a tech maniac also just because I want to findings about PC thingy. Back when I'm starting VTubing, which one is good for your streaming setup like that, like this? And ended up when back then, I got my first PC. I just spent like 2.4k thousand, 2.4k at my 2400, not 2.2 ka, 2.32300,
2.4K is around $600, right?
497 dollars. It's really cheap.
Oh,
That is the most simple setup that I have ever made.
that is
No need
cheap.
to be much. No need to be much. Like I said, you don't need to go for the expensive one. You just go whatever it can. You just, how to say, you can go whatever spec you want. Just know your place. Don't play a high prestige game, but you using the low end PC. That one don't lah, jangan.
Here's the thing, right? It's better. I will still make the argument. It's better to use like a low end if you, so long as you can stream and like that.
Yes.
Rather than a high end, because like
Y-
you don't want. Sorry for interrupting again, but you don't want to.
You don't want to waste so much money just for getting that, and you ended up you just doing a simple stream or something like that.
And
You're
if you
not even
graduate as
playing like
well,
high end game. Yes.
because I see people that spend like thousands of dollars on like models, and then like all of a sudden after 3 weeks, oh sorry,
Like
unfortunately I'm going to
that.
graduate. Because
I
like
feel
here's the thing.
like
Hmm?
I feel like you spending that too much money for your model and stuff.
Mm.
Okay, you pay for the overlay and you pay us about something. Then a few months later, bye bye. Why? Because you don't have any confidence to stream. Bruh. Then why you spend so much money?
What the several $100 can be money used for your food. Food is delicious. Also,
Yes.
welcome Hunter Wakami. Hello.
Yes.
We're
Hello,
currently saying
Hunter.
why. What you know? What here? Let's just put it this way, lah. Pretend want to be VTuber A is really eager. They really like VTubers. They really want to start off big, so they commission really big people lah, like the top of the top. That would
But the problem is if they want promote themselves to big people,
you
if
need
they
money.
have confidence to do
Confidence.
that, why don't you have that confidence while you streaming?
Yeah, that as well. If you're willing to commission bigger people, you should have more confidence to.
Hmm.
But then it's different lah in other sense, because you're one interact one and then the other is you're interacting with tens, with sometimes one people, sometimes zero, sometimes 10, 20. Like the reason why I personally do a podcast is because I'm bad with talking with chat. That's why you have to also develop
Hmm.
your own style of like content that you make, in my opinion. There's folks that give it like a shot, and then they stream once, and then like after hyping their debut, but then
Hmm.
after that, probably because they see like, oh, they're stagnating, there was already too much hype in the beginning, because usually your debut is not difficult to get really high numbers,
Yes,
but
I can say lah.
mm,
Speaking about the new VTuber that suddenly want to graduate because they're chasing number. That's the on one also problem.
wait, they want to graduate.
Like when they not achieve that, they cannot reach this, they cannot reach that, they give up so early. Bruh, then
with,
why you become a VTuber at the first place?
with me, I actually have a really
Aside from spending a lot of money to getting a expensive model. Just because you're getting an expensive model, you expect you're getting high number. That is the
life is not that simple.
cancel. I see a lot of that one. I see a lot of them who actually like that.
Mm.
Easy to give up is not good, especially when you spend a lot of money and time to. Yes, it's not easy, but I don't want to say, am I should applause for who person do that? No, no, no. It's just like how you guys can do that. You just you just ditch your money just like that.
Is your money worth that little? In other words,
Yes.
like like here's the thing: if there's one person you should be simping for, is your money.
Mm,
Money is a beautiful thing. With it, you could survive. It depends whether or not if you're able to manage it well, you can either survive well, live a decent life, or it could, if you have too little of it, it could end up making things harder for you.
mm. Like when talking about money, I'm really too sensitive when see to people just spending a money like that. Like, do they think twice before spend that thing? The financial is the most sensitive thing that it's subjective. Some people will not trigger, some people will trigger. But for me, I kinda like if you buy it and you didn't use it, why you buy that at the first place?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I think like there's so much potential for folks, but then like they there are folks that end up like kicking the bucket way too early because there's sometimes folks like you have to at least try it first, test the waters before it's like investment. It's like you know how like when you're younger, right? This is the same thing as you said, Rita. When your parents say like, "Hey, you say you want it, but do you really want it? Like, are you going to use it? If
yeah.
no,
Sometimes,
then don't buy. If yes, then go."
yeah. Sometimes I already getting used to that kind of stuff. Like even when like in the Tadano, like they want to buy that thing, but they're not sure they want to spend or not. Are you sure you're gonna buy that? Or even is kinda like terbiasa dan dengan apa? Is I already used that kind of thing. And the chat say you can save us, start slow, and work the way up. Yes, VTubing, you need a hard work. You don't expect a shortcut. Success, you didn't take from a short time. You need a few years to success.
Hmm.
And here I am, waiting for 3 years. Already 3 years here, still haven't reached my success. And I'm still waiting for it. It's just like you have to be a patient. Don't just like you just like 5 months appear, then suddenly you want graduate just because you didn't achieve the number. I'm not sure why you guys do that. Look at Mysterio. How many when did you debut, Miss?
I started not too long after you, to be honest.
Ah,
Let me look at my channel actually. It's been a long time, and I don't really. Here's the thing. I don't really care
and
about
you
my numbers.
still have like 100. You not even reach 200 subs, and you still here.
It's because from the beginning,
Look,
actually,
look,
my goal was
look at
to
this
stay
lady.
small. But but yes, August 24th, 2020. That's when I started.
Huh, that is actually a good dedication that you still stay here for 3 years.
There were times, of course, I wanted to leave. Right, I'll be blunt, because like
Mm,
VTubing isn't really my passion. Uh, in fact, I'm not really a fan of streaming. But then, like, I do enjoy the podcast. That's the thing. I do enjoy the podcast. That was
I
something that,
mean, if you like doing podcasts, just do it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Grow or not grow, that is the other story.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yes, and I'm gonna do it again. Kazu, done. You want to do it again? Graduating because of not achieving number is not a good reason. Yes, unless people like if you have like because of your healthy issue that can be accepted because I can see most people who doing VTubing not taking care of their health, which is I'm kind of worried also.
Yes, my last guest actually told me uh to prioritize my health more. So like that's why like
Miss, you like Miss?
my mic disconnected again. uh okay, so we're at it. Yes, the last guest told me like that's why like personally I'm not doing like late night GMT plus 8 podcast because that equals to miss doing an all nighter. I'm not planning to do that, and which is why this year for like during past my winter isekais, I was actually up during the idol concerts. Except for
Ah,
one where I actually fell asleep in the middle. But this time around, I'm not going. I'm probably going to go to sleep with that one. I've decided that it's
I mean,
best.
you should take care of your health also. Don't push yourself too much.
That was
Yes,
one
I
thing
can
that I was
say.
told lah. I want to make sure because like personally for me, if I am able to take care of my health, I would be able to we do not talk about. But yes, this one is at least better than what I usually do.
Mm,
Back in my winter isekai days, to put it like this, right? The first year, I was actually doing my last final for my uni semester
mm.
while running the first segment, while managing the first segment.
That is an you that
So
one I respect you for that because you still have semester and you're managing the my winter isekai
I started
that
it
is
in my uni days. So,
uh
mm.
it's really hard time for you for that one.
And then the second year, I had my winter isekai was actually the week before my finals. So,
Oh my god.
uh, let's just say that pulling two all nighters back to back ain't the best. Um, let me give like a time like just so you guys know. Once again, I'm not trying to say like don't please. By all means, don't feel bad for me. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to do it. I'm passionate about it. It's a project that I first started out, and of course, I will always give the credit to my staff because without the staff, I wouldn't have been this engaged in it. Um, how do I say? The first segment usually is 10 a.m. Right?
Mm,
Usually there's daylight savings at the time, so 10 a.m. would be 6 p.m. So usually it's 6 to 9 p.m. I would
mm,
be running the first segment. Um, then usually we start the second segment at 1 p.m. and 1 p.m. tends to be 9 p.m. Wait. 10 p.m. right? 9 9
mm, yeah.
9. Wait. Let me check. 6 is like 10 a.m. Yes. So 6 to 9. 9 would be yeah 10 to 1, and then it'll be 2 to okay.
Mm,
Okay, yeah. I'm just like calculating. Yes. So that means that I start the second segment at 10 p.m. till 1 a.m. my time. And then because we usually start the idol concerts like sometimes at 8 or 6, because of prayer as well. 6 would
mm,
be roughly translated into. No, it's not a 6. It would be somewhat later, so it would be like. Yeah, probably 8 p.m. GMT plus 8. 8 p.m. GMT
mm.
plus 8 is 4 a.m. But then sometimes we start late, and sometimes there's like extended time, so it'll be like 4 a.m. to sometimes 7 a.m. that I would stay up. Then I would go to sleep after debriefing and such.
Uh, is your
Eh,
dedication. I mean,
mm,
if you do it because I mean, it's only you doing that for the event in only. Don't just do it for like in a long term because the my winter is just a few days event, right?
I won't pull an all nighter anymore. Or I will try not
Ah,
to pull any all
okay.
nighters. This is one thing
Don't do it.
because I can tell that my health isn't really the best.
That is why I'm really worried. For I know it's fun to doing VTubing and like streaming also, but for me, health is more important. Like
Yes, because if you lose your health, if you lose like this, you wouldn't be able to do it long term. Like here's the thing.
yes,
Yes, you want to live life to the fullest, but if I was told that I only had 3 years left to live, knock on wood, and I'm gonna hit my mouth with that. I would want to at least make it memorable. I would probably graduate if that were the case because, what is it? I want to make
If I'm,
the rest of my life as meaningful as possible. There's a lot to explore, and I will say
it's the
that do not just
thing.
limit yourself to VTubing. Hmm.
Some people like want to getting the number to become popular like that, but for me, number doesn't matter because look at me who have 1K subs. Yeah, 1K subs, but most of my viewers is same like person who have like 300, 400 subs like that. So what the use of that number? People who
Actually,
engage to my stream is
I
little.
actually
That
want to
is why I
talk to you
say,
about this behind the scenes.
yeah.
No, because like it's a mixed review. I will talk to you about this behind the scenes. Also, good
If you
afternoon.
want be talk, if you want talk behind the scenes, sure can.
Mm-mm-mm.
And hello Kuya.
Hello, Kuya. But yes, I agree with the numbers don't matter to a point. Yes, they do matter for some folks, but
Mm,
overall, here's the thing: if you're doing VTubing for fun, if you're like this, right?
mm-hmm.
The only number that should matter is your bills, the money you spend. That's the only number
Yes.
that matters because that is going to you think that having 1 million subs is going to actually feed you?
Nah, it just
It won't
nah.
unless
It
you
will
get
like how
monetization.
much you spend.
Mm,
Like it's not include like how many games you already buy, how much you already spend for your PC.
mm, mm.
It's that one also. For that one, that is why it's not worth like you spend too much at the end. You just being depressed. They didn't get any views much like other streamer like that. That is why number doesn't matter for this point.
Yeah, plus you're giving yourself unnecessary stress. Like, look, you have already a lot of things to manage in real life. If you
Mm-mm.
let something like numbers determine your worth, it's not worth it. And this is also one of the
It's
reasons
not
why I
really
hate
worth.
mathematics. Unless you add a plus sign and the dollar sign as well, then I'll be super happy. Or better yet, you put a
Yeah,
time sign and then it's like 10000. Then I'm super
you
happy about this.
know, speaking about mathematics, it's not the subject that I really into. I don't really like number, but because yalah, you know because of the force, which is not a good things also. It really make you stress so much. Because of the stress, I got A grades on maths during end of my high school SPM
Hmm.
just because of being forced. It's a proud thing, but at the same time, it's not a proud thing because you being too forced, you being too pushed too much by your teacher. It's a really stressful.
I
I don't
remember
know how to
failing in
express
math
the
actually.
thing.
I still remember failing in math during high school. Uh,
Mm.
like
Mm.
here's the thing:
Oh,
mathematics is definitely challenging, lah. But
it is really challenging.
mm, that's why I'll still always say that I hate it. It's not a sweeter relationship, but it's just that I hate it.
He just like You learn it because your education want you do that. At the end, you not even use that thing.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. What are you going to use mathematics for? Oh yeah, you want to find
Yeah,
like the acceleration speed of your car. Yes.
but that one you already use the physics concept. But the mathematical formula is different also.
Well, I
So
want to call you chick
the
balls.
mathematic form the I mean the rest of mathematic form like it is fraction, that one I don't know what why they want to introduce that one.
Oh, the fractions. It's because of sen.
Fractions and
It's because we have sen. We have sense. But then here's the thing: nobody uses sense except for the push trolley at Tesco.
but but if you just pushing the trolley at the school, you just push it. You
You need the
didn't need
coin
to use
though.
the
You need the
mathematics.
coin.
The coin.
Yeah,
Oh
that's the
yeah, I
reason why
forgot
we have
some.
fractions for the coin for Tesco.
My math, see in SPM.
Okay, just wait currently, and then yes, we have Rita back. Sorry about that. Basically, OBS crashed. This is called technical difficulties.
Technical
You
difficulty.
could
Yeah,
find,
it will.
you could learn more about it in Technical 101.
Speaking about like what they use, how to say, back then I was in science section for my when I'm still high school.
Really?
Hmm. But when I want to enter Form 6, the only option they have is the economy one, which is the here in Sela. I
Hmm.
don't want to enter Form 6, but my mom say you should enter. Okay, there's a site buffering again.
Wait, is it buffering again?
Okay, it's already back, right?
Yeah, it's back. It's back.
Okay. When I'm enter Form 6, um, at our place don't have option for science class. They only have economy. They have only have like what do you call again? In literature one, the literature, or we call it sastra,
Hmm.
and the other is geography. Where is the science? And my mom say, just take the economy class, okay? Imagine you have to learn of the basic economy just for 6 months, and then you get the first semester. I was like, other people already that in economy class already learn it for 2 years. They can easily get score, and you won't expect me to learn all it back in 6 months. Really? And I ended up, I fell in my first sem. Okay, if I fell on the first sem, it's okay. I can proceed to the second semester,
Hmm.
but the first one I need to repeat. It ended
Ah.
up, it ended up in second semester, I also failed because I cannot keep up with the topic, with the education thingy.
Hmm.
But in sem three, I'm little bit okay, but not too much improving.
Hmm.
At in the end, after all the counted include the repeated sem, my pointer, I don't know you guys use what, uh pointer G pointer, the grade in Form 6 I got 2.08, which is that is
Oh,
almost
GPA.
uh
GPA.
GPA 2.08. I only got that. imagine the requirement you need to, how to say, pass all this thing is 2.0, and I got 2.0, and it is close, very close to fail.
Mm.
After that, I say to myself, I don't want to study anymore.
Is that the reason why you didn't go to college or uni?
Yeah,
But then, here's the
because
thing.
hmm,
I will say this straightforward. I don't think that the education system is really works well because I feel like high school didn't prepare me for uni. Community college did somewhat prepare me for uni, but then uni
uh,
doesn't prepare you for like going for law or studying for doctor or like masters and PhD.
not what you need to do by yourself.
That one, yes,
Sadly, you need to do it yourself,
but no
even
worries.
though you already. Hmm.
I have one way to save your time and money because like
Hmm.
even some people with PhDs have told me, because I have considered doing PhD, they're like, here's the thing, you must know there's a life commitment plus you also have, funny enough, did you know
Hmm.
that getting your PhD is a bit like streaming? You also have to find sponsors. Or more so funders for your research. You need to find ways to get funding for your research. That's why I jokingly say. But then here's the thing: if you really want to get the title of doctor or like master, it's very simple. Nah, I teach you here. You learn it from here. Don't worry. We've got your back. So you say you want to be a master, right? You want to get your no. Actually, start with just a regular degree, right? A bachelor's degree.
Regular degree, then master.
If you want a bachelor's degree, I mean, you're single, right? You're a bachelor. Just go play
But
dating sim lah. You're
balik
bachelors.
bachelor. I be bachelor is not diploma. Bachelor ini bachelor already for SPM, STPM, the Form 6 one.
So
It's same level as diploma.
that's basically your undergrad covered. You are basically
Hmm.
single. Go play dating sim. You're already bachelors. You want to be a master? Further studies. Impressive. Very simple. Play FGO. They call you master now. And then if you want to go for PhD, you're really aiming for the top. Go play Arc Knights. You're a doctor.
Yeah, not gonna lie, the cost of taking PhD is really
It's actually in fact,
just
you
to
know, it's
get the end
cheaper.
title.
PhD
Huh?
is cheaper than masters. That's the funny thing. But all you learn is just research to do your own research.
Oh,
So unless you want to become a researcher, PhD is it just sounds nice being called doctor. But no worries. You play FGO, you get waifu, you get to be called doctor. Ain't this better?
yeah, like some people say, they just want to get the end title name.
Did you also remember
Thing.
like the typical Asian joke about like, oh, when you grow up, you either become a lawyer, engineer, or a doctor, right?
Doctor.
Doctor,
Uh-uh.
of course, you go to Arknights, as we mentioned. You want to be a lawyer, yes? Ace attorney. But then
It's really hard.
hmm, if you want to become a admiral, though, if your parents are like somewhat like military style, very easy. Kankole. You become Teitoku. So, as we learned today, it is not too difficult if you want to get these titles. If you really care
It's not
about,
difficult. It's all about money.
yeah, it's all about money, number one. And number two, if you want the easy way out, I have given you the easy way out. If you want your master's degree, FGO. If you want to be called doctor, go to Arknights. If you want to be a sensei, go to Blue Archive. If you want to get a bachelor's degree, go play a dating sim. If you want to be a lawyer, play Ace Attorney. If you want to be an admiral, go for Kankole. If you find an engineering game, please let me know. I want to know if there's
Oh
like good
yeah,
engineer.
if there's an engineering game, gacha game most likely.
The closest I
At
could find was
this,
Minecraft, but I didn't feel like it fit. I need a gacha game in order so I can make a
this
joke about it.
is gacha game. Minecraft is you buy, you can play. Not like every gacha game. You need to buy to get that.
Hmm.
At this rate, I can become Johnny Sins. Lemau. Bruh. Lemau kate. So what we in the topic actually question mark?
Right now I'm just responding to a friend law. Just wait. At this rate I can be. But then here's the thing though. I think that titles are just titles. No? Like I think the coolest moment I had was when I met someone with a PhD who straight up said, "Hey, you don't need to call me doctor. Just refer to me by my first name." I was like, "Wait, wow, this is pretty." Like in the end, they were just regular people, that just
In the end, he just Rita since when? No.
right. Like even they admitted, just having a PhD doesn't guarantee like, oh, you make more money or like you guarantee job. No, there's a lot of difficulties after that as well. Wait till I tell you how
Damn.
to
I
become a
mean,
professor in a university.
that one is hard. That is one. People who usually get that, usually sometimes it taken from the high school teacher that ready for that already have higher grades,
Hmm.
that ready to be, maybe they can be the principal or something. They just take that one. That is why even the freshman lecture is really hard.
Hmm. But once again, a lot of these things are really interesting, but the issue is harder to find jobs nowadays lah,
Yes,
because people have
it's
high
more,
qualifications. But then once again, high qualifications doesn't necessarily mean that
doesn't.
you're good at it or that you know it that much. That's the thing.
It's more like they want to take person who have experience with that kind of job. That, but the problem is how they want to get experience if they are fresh graduate. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
I went to college. I was in uni, but then how the hell do I have my 3 to 5
Work
years of
experience.
work experience
That's the
in the professional
problem.
field? That's not
The
an
the the
internship.
the education qualification. Okay, can. Do you have the experience? No. Reject. It's more like they want the experience already. It's a good thing if there's a company that take a fresh graduate and just teach them like how the environment works like that. It's okay. But if some certain workplace like they only want to take
To be
the person who have experience,
hmm.
the person that only can speak this language. If you cannot get accepted to the job, especially in Malaysia. Mandarin speaker. Are you speaking Mandarin? No, reject. Bruh. But
Hey, no
you deal
worries.
with the local people.
No worries. Next
Why
time you
you
just say
want?
你好吗? Then okay, we accept. But then yeah,
Well,
to be honest, the more that I think, yeah, honestly, VTubing is very similar to real life, because here's the thing, uh,
mm,
well, it's actually also similar to applying for university,
I think
um,
it's also the same.
because you could be the best VTuber, you could have the highest numbers and such, but the thing is, you also want to make sure that your content is different, like you want to be recognizable, like you don't want to be like,
Hmm.
oh yeah, this is just a generic cute VTuber. No, this is a Babi Niku that has like a nine-tailed fox that is quite cute as well, and then used to be a chef in real life. He used to cook, want to be a chef in real life. Now
But
doesn't really
ended
know
up
what
I
they want to
teacher.
do, but
The
I think it's a
two.
super cool person that likes to play Azalin as well from Sabah. That one is recognizable. That's my personal opinion. No, there's definitely also one other thing that folks need to know: connections are important as well. You cannot just like casually say like something 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 lah. Because like honestly, the world definitely runs on connections. It's not a bad thing. Like for some folks, it's not good. But then here's the thing: why are connections important? It's because we are social animals, lah. We're social
Yeah.
creatures. If we didn't have
So
connections, like okay,
how we can get recognized?
yeah, not even that. Recognize if you want to break all the connections that we have, how were we born even? We need parents to be born in a sense, even though
Mm.
like well biological parents lah.
Mm-mm.
You can't just be born straight off like nowhere. Or probably who knows.
Who knows?
But it's like that lah. It all starts from a connection. Just like even if you want to say, 3D, 2D, 3D, um, waifus. When you have your waifus, it's like a connection as well. If you break the connection, then you won't have any feelings toward your waifus, towards your oshis as well. Hmm. But then of course those are different types of connections. I feel like I'm being like an oji-san, just rambling and rambling.
It's just life advice technically already.
No, I'm just a
If
simple man.
like growing of your channel, I mean, communication and connection is one of important thing if you want to grow up. But it's your self decision. You want to be have a lot of connection or not? It's up to you because like me, I try my best not to do too much because don't want like something issue like um happen like because of doing too much how to say communication connection like that, because I do believe the more friend you do, the more enemy you will have. That's the problem, because
That.
I
Mm,
already experienced that. I already experienced that. That already hurt me for a 1 year in the entire of 2021. Like
you know
that,
what,
not
Rita, come
really
here.
entire.
Yes, 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 yes.
That is why. If you want to make a friend, find a good one. Don't expect too much. Getting connection is good, but not too much. It will overwhelm you. Yes,
Yes.
I already learned that lesson. But but what happened after that? My growth on my channel is really drastically dropped. But I accept that it's better to be like that rather than you hurt yourself because of you want to grow. It's better than you want to hurt yourself just because you want to catching up your fame like that.
You know what? Because you guys are saying this, I will give you guys a behind the scenes story.
Mm,
This is also going to cover why I left the community server. Once again, I'll
mm,
straightforward say I have nothing against my VT. I am just a
um,
regular person who does a podcast. That is all. I have no
mm.
issue
I
with
mean,
anyone. Yes, there
you
may be
have your
folks that
own
may not
reason
like
like
me,
that.
but I don't care. I'm just doing myself.
You just you're just doing what you love.
Yeah, I'm just doing what I'm doing. But
Mm-mm,
I will say this. I definitely can relate with this. 2020 to 2021 ish. As the event organizer of my winter Isekai, of course, you have to interact with so many folks. You interact with folks. So, of course, there's times where you, of course, get a response. There's times where you don't get a response.
mm.
Uh, no, it's not talented. I mean, Akate, you're also quite talented with your Kate broadcasting, but I'm sure you also understand. I mean, we've also talked about it in a sense. You,
It just we don't have like, yeah, we are very talented. It just we didn't realize it.
it's safer to stay
That
humble.
is
That's the
that
reason why
is
I went
the
there.
we just stay humble. We don't want like knowing much.
That's why personally, for me, as the event organizer, I would never want to be the face of my winter isekai. I'm just behind the scenes. Um,
I already know, Miss, for the My Winter Isekai. Everyone know you are the organizer, but you didn't show up so much. I know because you're really humble for that. You
no,
just
because it's a
you
community
didn't
event. It's not about me. I'm not trying to say, oh, this is the Mysterio.
yes.
It was no. It's Malaysian.
Yes, I know. Like it's for the community event. It's not for
Mm,
the mystery or like that. But we know that you are the organizer, but the main focus of the event is for the MYVT.
for the Malaysians, yes, and for VTubers we
Mm-mm.
want to showcase. That's the
Yes.
purpose. Because what's the point? Like, of course, there's folks who are definitely able to create events, spectacular events, much better than me. Uh, and some folks might even showcase themselves. But then
Mm,
here's the thing. Of course, there is. eh, this is when I would say numbers doesn't show that much, because if I wanted to quantify my numbers, the folks that I interact with, it would be much higher than what is displayed. Not to be
mm,
bragging or anything. The reason why I'm saying this is because, well, I purposely aim to keep this small because I don't want to attract attention. The higher your number, the more likely you're going to get involved in drama. As they said, personally, the more folks you try to interact with, the more things you're trying to take upon, you will be
mm,
more likely to mess up, just like how I overslept. Uh, Honestly, it's
mm.
definitely my fault, but still,
It's don't say it's your fault if you want to do it for your own good like that. You have same situation as mine also. Basically, if you realize like in 2020 and in the mid of 2021, I kind of do more interaction, right? You can see.
yeah.
Then suddenly you can see I don't do lot of interaction like before because yeah, I don't want like um involved in too much that kind of drama or something because at the time it's just a close drama in between like someone because of my growth like that. It's like what the point if you growth if it will hurt you. So
I get that. I
ended
get
up I
that.
have to I have to ended up like you it caused like friendship breaking. But it's that is the only solution. That is the
Wait,
only solution that will escape.
do you
You
mind if
have
I
to
DM you
break.
the possible name? I think I might know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Just wait, I was drinking water. It was this person, right? Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yes. Yes. This person.
What ended up happening? Because like, I know that they left because it's like drama.
It just drama is not that like too much. If between me and that person, it really like how to say. He used to be a good guy,
Hmm.
but suddenly he become like the rebel person. He become like anti VTuber something. So the only way is break the friendship immediately. Thanks to the certain ghost orb that telling me, just tell that guy stop and I don't want like don't talk to me anymore. Like just immediately break the friendship. It I feel so better after that. I s- it's kinda like feel like am I free right now? Yeah. It's more like I didn't get a full pressure anymore
I
because
feel I feel you, not regarding that person, but I definitely I definitely know that feeling a lot. Like I
mm,
still remember when the fifth gen debuted, and I was close with some of the folks there, but then
mhm,
a lot already just left. So sometimes it just feels like you're there alone. Lah. Some nowadays
Mm.
because you don't want to really interact with too much because you can get close to some folks, but then what's good with getting close if in the end it's just like you don't
It
really
just hurt.
yeah.
It just make you hurt more. It's like some people know the truth, but they don't want to accept it because they don't want to get cancelled. So better for them to shush than to talk. Yeah, that is what I do back then. You know,
Hmm.
it's it started from October 2020 to I think September 2021.
Hmm.
That is a long time. I've been feel so much stress. Despite I want to continue growing my channel like that, it's just like I need to handle. It just I don't tell anyone until there's a day I ran on Twitter. That one I already like I fed up already.
You know what, you're Rita. Yes. To be honest, I don't know what happened to that guy. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna drop that topic. I'm just going to say about like drama in general. Lah. I mean, you guys already know about recent dramas and such. Like like one of the reasons why I don't interact with dramas per se or tweets or speak my opinion is because of my title as the event organizer of my Winter Isekai. Of course, nobody cares, but it's my personal rule that I should remain neutral at all times. Of course, I do have my
I
opinions,
mean,
but I feel like
it's your own opinion.
I have my
Yeah,
own.
like if you want to stay neutral, just stay neutral. Don't be humble. Don't show too much.
Yes. Plus, I'd
Mm.
like to keep the perspective that nobody really cares. If they care, enough. And if you really are interested, ask me
It's
straightforward.
well,
I
it's
will
well,
answer
it's well.
if I
Like
feel like it's important.
if they accept, they accept. If no, just ignore.
Yeah.
Nowadays, drama is no longer pukul 7. It's every time,
There's
every
too
day.
much
Burger
drama.
King.
Like the longer it lasts, like I still remember how many groups just like separating, and they were like super close before.
Yeah, there was super close before, and then ended up just because of small stuff. But cannot do any much because it's already happened back then. Past is past. We should leave it as that because we don't want the same history repeated again. Wishing this kind of history will not repeat in the future.
Hmm. Once again, this is why like things like jealousy and like that. Honestly, okay, I'll be blunt. It is normal to feel jealousy. If you think that you can be a VTuber and not feel jealousy, you are
Sometimes
impressive. You have my
I
utmost
have
respect.
that like the jealousy one. Of course, some people will all have, included me. But don't make your jealousy into an enemy. Use
Hmm.
them as your how to say learning process. Like example, they have a lot of like their channel growing is so drastic like that. They have a lot of viewer. Thinking logically, how they actually can get it because of what? Maybe because of channeling, communication, or something else. That can be make sense too. Or how their content works like that. We cannot compare them like, oh, this person must be like this, like this, like this. We have our own brain. Our brain is on head, not on a knee. In right.
Yeah,
Our
yeah,
brain,
yeah.
like in term of Malaysian term, otak tuh di kepala, bukan di lutut. That one, if you can think properly, just think. Use it your brain to think properly. Don't just like you're you're saying something that without even thinking like that.
Some people just don't want to think because it's easier that way, lah. It's easier to just make assumptions.
People easy to manipulate, like just saying like direct that without even researching. Like why? Because how? Like that. That is why in like in our education system back then, like there's a my five main question: which, when, why, how, something like that. You
Hmm.
have to use it all the elements to thinking like if there's a jealousy, think twice before you accuse like that. Uh, Learn to not repeat it in the future. Yes, the past is the lesson.
Hmm.
Don't try to commit it again on the future. We like to say, don't make the history repeated again because
Yes.
the past is already a mistake. Don't repeat it.
Yes. Once again, lah. Sadly, yeah. Reflex decision is definitely really bad. Like, I think this is why, like, okay, I don't mind like revealing this on the podcast. My plan is by the 100th episode, right? After I pass my
Mhm.
100th episode, I will have one episode where I'll invite anyone who wants to promote their channels or like that to this podcast. That will be probably 100 episode 101. And then afterwards, I will leave Twitter. I will probably delete it or like that, or turn it into an archive.
Mhm.
Because why? I feel like Twitter is not really helpful, to be honest. Some folks end up going insane because of it. Honestly,
To be honest, lah, if you want to promote on Twitter like your channel or something, it's not that much. I mean, I already try. It's not that much.
yeah.
It can get. Other people say, go Twitter to promote yourself or something. But what we got? None. That is why sometimes it's not a really good option, to be honest. That is why, like Miss say in 101 episode, um, if he want to, um, he want to, how to say, promote your channel like the thingy like that, just do it because sometimes that is effective. But do it once in a while.
Hmm. Once again, I don't really have any interest in, like, how do I say? It's a bit bad saying this, but I have no interest in like promoting myself on Twitter. But I just think
Yeah,
it's
I
it'll be interesting as a way to like see who ends up
means
joining. Oh no, I'm not
even
planning to delete
you
my videos. I'm the
your
podcast is going to
name your
carry on.
name is already mystery, so that is makes sense why you don't want mystery. People
Would you
have
want to
to
know
look
why
for
my
it,
name is that?
not giving, right?
No, here's the thing. The name Mysterio wasn't mine. It wasn't my naming sense. Would you want to know why the name exists for
This
Mysterio?
mystery. Uh-uh.
This is my name for my main Discord channel, my main Discord account. Hakase basically I sent like a congrats on your debut, like his original debut. Uh and he saw like the name is like, oh, in that case let me call you Mysterio. And hence the name Mysterio began.
I mean, it's a good name. I
It's a good
mean,
name.
it's a good name. I mean, like you said, you it's not that you don't want promo. It's your like it's your how to say
It's my
the thing
brand
that
in
you
the
want to give
sense. My
a
brand is
brand name.
naming.
It's mystery. It's not that you give. People search for you.
Yes. I'm not going to promote myself like, oh, because that's not my goal. My goal is just to be a simple person, uh, just living life as is lah. There's nothing. There's no need to overstress yourself. Just like forcing yourself to do
That
something.
is why that is why in VTubing currently. I just do whatever I want. I just do what I love. Phone number, like subscriber, I not even care anymore. Because I know if I started my new channel, like if in case I need to start again my channel from the beginning, I will not get much. This 1K is just an old me during when I'm still quite active interacting until I going down myself, like don't want interacting too much anymore like before because don't want the history repeating. That is why if like hanging out only like certain people that I know I will hang out with beside Tadano family.
Hmm.
Like on the Tadano, like for me, I only like to stay at one place, like on the Tadano family only because back then I'm quite active, like moving to Discord to another Discord community, but now not anymore.
As someone that has, I can definitely relate with you lah. To be honest,
Mm-mm.
there's no need to for me to hide it, because well, why do I need to hide it in the first place?
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing to be shameful about lah. So why hide it?
Well, subscriber is a want, not a need. Yes, it's not a need. It's not a need. I don't know why people say it's a need. Even the watch hour. Why it's a need? I don't know why people saying like that. It's just a want. You want, not the needs. It's not like it it really necessary. Just take times.
Hmm.
What you need is confidence in yourself and what you want to be. Yes. That is why I'm still staying as Rita.
Honestly, to be
I
honest,
not
I was a huge fan of Rita from the beginning.
oh
You didn't. Here's the thing. I'm not really a VTuber supporter or like a fan of VTubers, but I won't lie. I was actually a huge fan of Rita from like when you actually started. Mm. Like I really wanted to interact with you. Like the
and
concept
like,
is like super cute to be honest. So I was like, oh my god, I really want to interact with this person. Hmm. Why are you getting all shy over here?
it's really I don't know.
Ada
It's my
ada.
instinct.
How cute.
Akawai kota like that. Akawai kota.
Oh kawaii kata. I feel like after the podcast I'll probably just like ara Rita too much.
eh,
It'll be a
you
bit.
just like being little is so fun, really like watching from afar. It's like I think only Mysterio can say if counted like other video like only Mysterio like from the beginning right till now
Hmm?
that you say you how to say the fan from beginning like that.
There's something like that, lah. Though I would like to say, um, my stance on as a fan has changed throughout the years. No, before I would be like, "Oh my god, I really want to interact." It's like so cool, but then like,
No, that is fanboy like a
yeah,
fangirling
I've
like
learned
that.
not to fanboy law anymore.
No, please don't. It just
Uh,
if you know me already fine.
yeah, this is one thing I think that most folks need to also learn. Law. Like, I won't lie. It would be nice if someone was a fangirl over me or like fanboy over me, but I will respectfully deny it lah. The reason why is because in the end we're just regular people. I think this was like also on another podcast when someone just told me like in the end, the president is just the president.
Mm.
You need to let the title go off, and you need to focus on what they what they want to accomplish right now. So,
Okay.
wait, Rita, you said something?
I, I didn't even say something. I was listening to you instead of Misterio Daki Makurain. Lama.
The moment you help me be the moment you be my reason why I'm financially stable, then yeah, sure, why not? Remember, financial
Oh,
stability, it's beautiful.
yes. Yeah, the financial stability. After that, you can actually spend that word for your stability. Don't overspend. It's not good. I want nasi lemak on my bed. Why not you buy nasi lemak untuk yang anti tepi jalan punya tuh? It is me. On my way to sponsor for Daki Lemak.
On your way to sponsor, here's the thing. Uh, I'll, I'll be blunt. I am close friends with some folks, like some corps, and if they had the money, I'm guessing they would probably invest in the ducky, but I would be strongly against it because it would
Lemak.
be a waste of money. To be honest, you shouldn't want a Mysterio ducky. If you want, the closest thing you could do is actually just prepare this meal yourself. I think Rita would
Hmm.
be able to cook this my avatar actually with the
I
proper
mean, for
things.
nasi lemak. Actually, you can ask someone to cook that good at cooking this thing.
I mean,
Your
I
nasi lemak basically kinda almost same that have some in my town that I can buy, except they can actually add another one portion of egg. It can be like
by far.
because you have two division of eggs instead of one.
Yeah, yeah. I've
I
also had
pref
those. Funny
I
enough,
prefer I prefer the one egg instead they're cutting off. Yes, that one. I like it. That kind of way you need to give the half portion. If you can give the full portion,
I know. I agree. Also, here is my quote unquote cousin. Uh,
it is
that
Maggie.
yes. I don't know if she's
Oh,
here, but Aika apparently cooked this, and then she
basic
apparently posted in
Maggie curry.
Tadano family server saying like, "Hey, this reminds me of someone." And it's like Kazu apparently said, "Oh, it's Miss." But yes, I'll give credit to Aika who actually cooked that meal. That's my long lost sibling.
The long lost sibling. Is that Mr. Brother? The long lost brother.
I was also thinking there's a lot of jokes like about Mysterio is another wrestler of VTuber because of like the Rey Mysterio jokes. But then the thing is, yeah, I did watch pro wrestling, but I'm not really planning to go into pro wrestling, especially since after the podcast with Cornelius. The things like he was saying like, oh, going through like it's actually you have to go through like tables and such.
Mm.
I do not want to risk my health too much. So funny enough, this avatar was on r/bolelan on Reddit.
Oh, the avatar bumble.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
one was on r/bolelan. Someone actually found that.
until someone read one for you.
This was actually rigged for free. Funny enough. So
I mean, it's a good one if they read one for you.
like this one was like rigged within less than an hour. Kochi Caturteer actually rigged it for me. Like it was on a
Mm,
podcast. You've seen my old avatar before, of course.
mm,
That one, the reason why it was like that, drawn like that is because someone else was supposed to draw my avatar, but then like in the end, it didn't happen lah. So what ended up happening is I also like besides from that, I my debut was super unplanned. The only reason why I debuted in the first place was because a collab between Haka and Ame Yuki Ame.
oh,
At that time, they had to make this really dot dot dot. The reason why I'm keeping it as dot 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 is because I have much to say, but I would rather not say. Proposal of we have already chose to wait until you debut, then we will do the collab. And that is how I
your
became a
your debut as the mamak shop owner.
yeah mama. And then of course like I joked with Kochi about like hey one of the things I was considering was doing like nasi lemak with you and then like she instantly went smug and then like designed this nasi lemak. Yes. Kochi Caturteer is a huge fan of what was what was the thing that you were really into again? It's similar to Power Rangers, but it's not Power Rangers. Sorry, I can't remember that that show. But I know I know that you. I know it's like the henshin or like it's the one is like it's morbid morphing. Wait, no, morphing time is Power Rangers. But yeah, she's a huge fan of Akate. Please help me over here. What was the show that you guys were the series you guys were Kamen Rider? Yes, she's a huge Kamen Rider fan. I think she also has her own henshin. Uh,
The belt one.
mm-mm. Well, actually, animation. Actually, that's what I was about to say. She actually has her own henshin animation.
Oh, I almost spilled my coffee to my table.
Your voice pitch just went on. Usually, your voice is like I feel like your natural voice, like when you're relaxed, is a bit lower, but then like when something happens, your voice just shifts a bit higher pitch.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes be like that.
I think it's nice though. Hmm. It definitely adds to the
I
Jumbo factor.
yeah. I mean that's literally my natural reaction. Also, even have you ever heard my sneeze? I don't know if Akate did hear that before. It suddenly change shift the pitch shift suddenly.
Is it like it too or like
Yeah, that one.
ah?
The reason why I sneeze like that from back then actually can I do just don't want full blast my sneeze because it make my chest hurt. So I want to try keep it minimal as possible. And that habit is during my high school also.
No worries for some folks. It will say it's the Moe gap.
May ka pa. Ayaw sa Rita. Lama. It just my head suddenly the pinky finger suddenly how to say the cup here, the one you holding it, the coffee cup. I almost flip it if I didn't catch it, it spill on my keyboard. Because basically right now I was drinking a coffee
Oh
in
my.
front of my PC.
But yeah, that definitely is interesting. Uh,
Mm,
because it's technically 2 a.m. and I don't want, and I probably have to wake up early tomorrow, and I also still want to talk to you behind the scenes. Would it be okay if we end it here? We can actually continue some other day after episode 100.
wait.
Hmm. Once again,
You
you're
want
really chill to
to?
talk to. To be honest, I really enjoy
This
speaking
is
to you.
the part one, right?
Yeah, after episode 100, I do plan on inviting previous guests, and then we could definitely make it a bit more interesting. There's also plans on hopefully we'll get thumbnails law. The reason why I haven't been doing thumbnails is because well, too much to manage. So
Basically, the one you want us haven't been achieved yet, but it can be continue in the in the future.
once
Like,
again, there's so many plans. Once I delete Twitter, it will be well. I'll be back in school and then hopefully, so it will be interesting.
mm-mm,
One thing for sure that you will know is I'll probably private my debut or like that. Reason being, I don't think that uh, I need to debut or graduate, to be honest. Because number one, I'm not part of an idol group. Neither am I technically someone that's like a generation. Maybe if I was part of AKB, sure. But no. For now, I will avoid debuts and I'll avoid using terms like debuts and graduations. No.
just you stop call it for like something. It's not your the idol. Yes, you just being a normal.
I'm a regular person. I'm not
Mm,
AKB, which of course they're just regular people in the end. I do
mm-mm,
respect AKB. Don't get me wrong, but it's
mm-mm.
also because of the respect of like the past and the culture. That's why I'll be refraining from using terms like that anymore because I understand that
That is why.
graduations and debuts stem from idols. I'm not an idol.
Mm-mm.
I'm just a regular person who tries to manage an event and runs a podcast.
No need to be term of graduation or something. It's already can say you're not an idol, but you are the person, normal person.
Yeah,
You're
and
not
that's
an
great.
idol. Like I said, just be as you want, be as want you want be, because idols you have restriction. You cannot do this, you cannot do that. You don't have much freedom.
Can you hear me?
Yes, your mic disconnected again and
Yeah. And I
in the
accidentally
bill.
misclicked something with my voice. But then, yeah. Once again, with Hololive, it's technically. Don't make you. Here's the thing your choice to graduate or
Hold
your
on,
choice to
life. I
debut.
don't know how to say. It can be counted as idol group, but at the same time, it's not. It's a mixed one.
Oh, you're talking about Hololive? Yeah, because, like, here's the thing. Regular idols, yeah, they would do streams and such. Yes, they would do live broadcasts and such. But their
Mm,
main focus is singing and dancing. Hololive's main
yes,
focus isn't singing and dancing and making songs.
it's more like their streaming focus.
That's why I wouldn't refer to them as an idol group. Yes, they can be considered the idols,
Yeah.
but they're not their main focus isn't really idols. Hmm.
Mm,
But yes, don't question your decision. If there's one thing I have learned is you have made your choice, you've made your decision. If you keep on doubting it, then that's what makes you feel like you're in the wrong lah. So you chose to graduate, you graduate. You choose to. Oh my god! Did you just put glasses just suddenly?
yeah. Yes, like
I
I don't
like
know.
how when you're giggling, your voice just goes a bit higher pitch as well.
What do you mean?
Is that your dog?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the dog's name? Is it Kazu?
Don't know because it's my sister who's giving them. I don't really. I'm not really going out much because it's my sister's though.
Ah,
Pursue your dream. If they can purchase also can pursue your dream. Just do it.
yes.
Sometimes dreams are meant or not to be pursued. Like me back then, I want to be a chef.
No worries, you're already a chef. I mean, your cooking is quite nice. You're
Yeah.
also quite ikemen in real
Uh,
life.
no, no, I'm not a man. I'm just like a no ordinary.
You're an
How to
ordinary
say?
sabahan.
Ordinary hikikomori person.
Wait, are you actually a NEET in real life?
What?
Are you actually a NEET in
What?
real life, or
Kinda say yeah, because I mostly lock up myself in my own room. I don't really go out too much. Tonikaku yare! Imagine,
Sasuga Paul?
imagine like Sasuga pa.
But once again, Paul, I would say is quite the moe one as well.
It's just like how our natural what do you call it? Natural self.
Hmm.
Tengah kiat may pero lehal yang bodoh. Bodoh.
What, are you trying to be Shia LaBeouf?
Hah? What?
Are you trying to be Shia LaBeouf? Like, don't let your dreams.
No. That is not a dream. That is a yabai dream. If you mean by power. My God. Not only it's almost raining. Actually, it's really cold.
In that case, we'll end it here for now. Once again, thank you very
Mm-mm.
much for joining the podcast. Did you have any
Ay.
final words?
Mm-mm. Hmm?
Do you have any
Eh.
final statements you would like to make, or etc.? Also,
Okay. Thank.
おかえりなさいませ。パオパオちゃん。ご飯にするお風呂にするそれとも。
Sasuga was like, like I can say thank you, Miss, for bringing me to this podcast. Although there will be like a second part
Hmm.
because the main objective of the podcast is really not really achieved yet because
No,
for
here's the
now we
thing.
on
There's actually no purpose to the. Okay, this is really bad for me saying
not
this.
not a little bit. I mean, it's
But then
interesting to
there's no
talk
main
about
purpose for
more
the podcast.
about
The goal is for
as well
just as a place for folks to chat and just enjoy themselves. This is the goal of the
yeah.
podcast actually. I
I
make it
really
sound
want to
more
more talk
professional, but
more
you know
about that.
that's
In the future, if Miss bring we talk about the families already,
hmm,
the Tadano said family, like how it was organized, but it will be on the future podcast.
hmm,
This one, like how my life is, like how I started, how what kind obstacle I face during of my journey, like that. Actually, I want to talk a lot of much topic to be shared to everyone.
hmm. We'll definitely be glad to have you say that if you're whenever you're.
anytime, anytime, because I'm always free anytime. Like basically, I'm a lifeless person.
Fantastic. What do you mean gender bent? I mean, I'm okay with it. You design, I will use it. I am that simple. But then the thing is, the sad thing is, I tend to get the models for free, so I'm sorry if I don't pay anything lah. But no matter what, I will showcase
but
it.
if person, but if person like they willing to giving you for free, that is a good thing. No need to be feel bad.
Of
Don't be
course,
like a
I am super
person
grateful.
who requests who requests for a free thing, which is that is two whole different thing. If the artist willing to give it to free, and compared to person who asking for a free, that is two entire different things.
Mm, 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 mm. But yeah, once again, I'm open with a lot of things. In fact, one of the other guys, one of my friends, was asking, "Hey, when are you getting the gender bends, Miss? When are you going to become best girl?" So, like, my response to him was like, "You design lah, you design. You get someone to commission you, like that, and then I'll do it for you." It's like that.
Mhm.
It's that simple. I don't mind. Of course, there are limits to what I'll do, but well, if it's something that I can do, and if they actually take initiative with it,
Not all
I
people
don't mind.
can draw or design something.
Hmm. I will also promote the work as well, even though it's not that much. I'll
Yeah.
just put it into my uh, PowerPoint full of models. But yes, once again, lah. Thank you
Mm-mm.
very much, everyone, for joining, and thank you especially to Rita for joining as well, lah. I will talk to you
Mm.
behind the scenes, folks. We'll end here.
Mm. And we're gonna end here and oats curry
Oats
and
curry,
oats and curry.
oats and curry, just like Signets Weekly. Bye bye.